lots of guests tonight. Lots and lots of guests.
Your repurposed freighter drifts through space. As you
Are you
stare
looking for
out
us?
at the star-flecked void, another ship comes in. Wait, is this sci-fi? I thought we agreed on a World War II campaign. Oh. Did we? That's cool. I can pivot. The smell of smoke curdles in your nostrils. Hold up, I thought we were prepping for a zombie apocalypse campaign. Alright, here's what we're doing. It's the year 3700. Humanity's elite fled to other planets long ago, taking with them all forms of advanced technology.
I'm just gonna go and
Earth
grab some
survivors
water.
scrape
I'll be
by
back
with
in a
historic
second.
tools
You're
as
good.
weird phenomena plague abandoned
up,
nuclear
Rob?
sites. Witnesses
Hey,
report seeing glowing
Good.
lights and the dead rising from their graves. And amidst the chaos,
All good
three
today?
strangers will meet in a dim bar. A veteran
All good.
zombie slayer, a disgraced general out for revenge, and a space mercenary sent to investigate
Arsenal
the power
seems
plants. Now
determined
describe
to give me
your
a heart
characters.
attack before the season is over.
What?
How did
Aren't
you
they- what,
do
they're in-
that?
Why?
I have the right tools for
Because
the job.
they need to win. Basically, if they win out, they win the Premier League.
Oh.
So they have, today was one of the last three games that they had.
Hey, Pam. Cloud. Yep, yep.
It was probably also their trickiest one because it was away at West Ham, and
Oh, I saw that West Ham gave up a late goal. A goal got disallowed. I saw that.
and the Arsenal goal only came in the 83rd minute. So it's like,
West Ham's fighting against relegation.
yeah. Which made the fun thing. You had Arsenal's greatest rival. Well, Arsenal's most hated rival, I should say. Spurs fans having to root for Arsenal or
That's good.
possibly their own relegation. Oh no, there are some of them who still couldn't bring themselves to say it. There's a large contingent of that fan base that hates Arsenal more than they like their own team. I'm convinced of it.
Uh-oh. What's wrong with Arsenal?
A story.
Oh, they're
of
gonna
hope
give me a
Good
heart
chat.
attack before the season
is
is over.
So let me know if you're gonna be around next weekend. All right.
Are you into British soccer?
Oh, I've been an Arsenal fan for going on 30 years, close to 30
Okay.
years now.
Awesome.
It was Italian Serie A before that, and then
Mm-hmm.
the Premier League finally started getting, they brought it over. They had it on like really exclusive thing, but then they made it a lot more accessible and brought it over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, Mandy.
Hi.
Hey, Mandy. I can actually say I've been to see them live there, play there 4 times.
Oh, wow. I've been to a couple of football games, but not Premier League in England, but I've been to some other games that I have friends who dragged me to.
Oh, I mean, even the lower level, there's a lot of fun.
It's like, yeah, that's like Englishmen go there to have fun. It's part of the culture. So, yeah.
There's videos going on around American fans reacting to British football chants. It's
Who would have ever
hysterical.
thought there would be EPL talk on this channel with Anna?
Yeah, I'm not much into sports. Yep.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yep.
So it's yeah. Just got a beep on my phone. Wonder what that was about.
And then, of course, May 30th, I believe, is the Champions League final. That's going to be a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal playing, yes.
All right, as people are starting to roll in here. What am I doing? I don't even know. What am I doing?
POV. I had 30
Well, you're
minutes
supposed to tell
before my
me. I don't
campaign
know
group
anything
showed
about
up,
this
and I was
topic, so this
totally
is
It's
interesting.
just like
Yeah.
it's not a
I
DM's
grabbed my
roundtable.
ready, set,
It's
and
more of
counter
a
box,
player.
and boom,
We did one of these
everything I
last
needed
year.
for an epic
Uh-huh.
session.
Yeah.
Adventure
It's
hooks,
more of a
map tiles,
Greyhawk,
loot
old
tables,
school
stat
round
blocks, and
ta- you know,
miniatures,
just
all
Okay.
ready to go.
Yeah.
My players still think I
Experiences,
spent
that
hours
kind of
planning
stuff.
our great
Where
dragon
do I
encounter.
fit in this?
If you're a
I'm just
Dungeon
kidding.
Master, get
Where do
ready,
you
set, and
fit
counter
in?
live now on
Pretty not,
Kickstarter.
Anna.
I'm kind of abandoned half. I'm in a
POV,
weird
I had
situation.
30
I'm
minutes before
half
my campaign
abandoned
group
old
showed up,
school,
and I
but
was
I'm not
totally
fully abandoned it. But I'm
unprepared. I
half
grabbed my
abandoned
ready,
it
set, and
because I
counter
don't.
box, and boom,
My
everything I
playstyle is
needed
not
for an
fully at
epic
home
session.
either in old
Adventure
school
hooks,
or
map
new school,
tiles,
or
loot
if there is a
tables,
new
stat
school,
blocks, and
which I'm
miniatures,
not
all
really
ready
sure
to go.
because
My
I
players
don't
still
think
think I
they
spent hours
see
planning
themselves
our
as
great
more
dragon
than
encounter.
contemporary or
If you're a
something.
busy Dungeon
I
Master,
think once
get
there
ready,
will be
set, and counter
another
live now
evolution
on
in 5 or
Kickstarter.
10 years, a new way of playing the game, then all of a sudden they will like, oh, we want to play this way. Then I don't think they see more that this is the way you're supposed to play, and then there's old ways of playing the game that they discover sooner or later. So a lot of them are discovering it right now, which I think is part of the fun.
But I mean, there's always been dividers. There's high fantasy, low fantasy.
Meaning, yeah, exactly. Those are other aspects of the game that you need to kind of figure out where you want to be on the spectrum, so to speak, and where you want your games to be on the spectrum.
Rob is on the spectrum, so
Well, I'm on a lot of spectrums, so, but game-wise as well. So yeah,
Not diagnosed, but yeah, no.
I'm just kidding.
I've been well diagnosed in a lot of places through the years. So yeah.
Well, I just had some fun talking about some of the adventures, some of the classes out there, you know, just differences in play style between what I do and whatever you're used to, that kind of stuff. That's all.
No, but I think this is important because to understand your own gaming needs is really important for every gamer to be really fun, so to speak. Meaning to start, okay, what do I like? Why do I like it? And would there be another way I would like even more, so to speak?
Exactly.
Yeah, so it's part of self-awareness as a gamer, which I think is important.
And last week we had Jeff and Tim on, right, talking about actual DM playing, and this time we're talking about DM style.
Yeah.
I'm talking about players.
Yeah.
Styles.
Yeah.
That'd be good. What's up, Kirsten?
Yep.
Yana?
Yep.
How's everyone doing?
Yeah. Good to see you.
I got
Awesome.
my hair cut, so I'm tired.
Oh, it looks awesome.
I am,
Love the orange. Looks cool.
I am exhausted.
It's the
Mother's-
Greyhawk color, so you have the
Mother's
Greyhawk
Day.
here. Yeah.
Mother's Day is exhausting.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
So exhausting day for you.
I was going to say, Jay, it sounds
get my
exhausting. You're in
balls
that
busted.
position. That is tough. Yeah.
No,
Well,
it's a nice
Mother-
day.
You're
Nice
supposed to
day.
do all the work. Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. See, there you go. So good.
It's good. It's all good.
Yep. That's good. Yep. Good to hear.
It's a nice
Yep.
day.
You do the work for more than just one day out of the year, though.
I did a lot. I don't brag about it. Around the house.
Hello, Myriad.
Hello. How's everyone doing today? Beverage.
It's early, but it doesn't matter. Come early, no one cares.
I have cold water with some Gatorade in it because I was out in the heat and walked around
Nice.
a few miles, so I got so sweaty and I was almost dizzy at the end because we had like 90 degrees today, so it was first kind of hot day again.
Oh yeah, I was out and about yesterday. It was awful. You know when you just go out and then you find yourself later going like, man, I have a headache. You were getting a lot of heat today.
Yep,
Totally forgot.
yep. And then I had to take Chico out afterwards, but he doesn't want to walk far. He kind of look at me like, idiot, do you think I want to walk in this heat? So he kind of sniffs around the bushes and want to sit down, roll in the cold grass under a tree and just
Hey, Mike.
hang out. And then he sees a coyote and he goes into a hissy fit. Yep. Because he
Yeah.
realized now that after a few years that coyotes aren't doggies, they are some other animal and they need to be barked at. And it's so funny when he sees a German Shepherd or like a husky, he's like, are you a coyote or are you a dog? So he's not really sure, so he kind of growls a little bit at them. Every other dog is like, okay, yeah.
You're suspicious.
Yeah.
It's good that he knows that coyotes are not friends because that's coyotes
Yeah,
I
we
just
had
like to
one.
kill animals. Pets.
Yep, it was funny. Oh, sorry.
No, you're
I was
good,
gonna say
you're good.
the neighbors across the street got a new. I think I'm pretty sure it's a chow, and I guess something. I guess something happened to the older one, or they just don't. But the new chow, and he's
Fine.
already barking at this thing. The dog pays no attention to him.
Yep.
The dog just
Chico only
stands
barks.
there.
Yeah.
The dog just stands there, a full across the street, a full driveway away, just staring at him, and
Yep.
he's going like absolutely mental. Like that dog can't be more than 3 months old, and it's already twice your size. Would you just stop?
Yep. Chico only barks at
Battles.
one thing, and that's coyotes. Yep.
We don't have coyotes around here.
Oh, we have so many.
We have Jersey.
Yeah,
we
have
Jersey
lots
Devil
of them.
ones around here, but that's it.
I
Yeah.
got
Cougars.
Oh, yeah, we
Well,
have them
yeah.
too occasionally, but
they're
yeah.
supposed to be mountain lions and such
Mhm.
in the area, but
Yeah.
we've
Yep.
they
We have
have
plenty-
thankfully they haven't ranged this far down.
You mean
But
I have to
bears.
ask you a question too to Mary. You mean the four-legged kind, right?
Well, okay, listen. There might be some hot moms in the area.
You
Okay.
have
I'm
two-legged
just
too.
kidding. I
Yeah.
had to ask
Mhm.
that. Garter snakes are so scary. I know, Michael. There's crazy
I
stuff
love
everywhere.
garter snakes.
All right, so I guess
Yep.
Amanda will get on when she can, and then we got a couple other people coming on and off. Here it is, black blood-drenched dice set for tonight from Black Oak, along with this. We got your advanced dice and bag set. All right, so everyone get in on that exclamation point drawing. Yep. So welcome. So basically, I got called out for this discussion. I'm like, okay, let's do it, right, Gianna? Amanda said.
Who called you out?
Amanda
Yeah.
did. She's like,
What? That's crazy. I don't think that doesn't sound like her.
she's like, you'll never have us on one of your talk shows. We talk too much.
Oh,
I said, try me.
I was like,
Try
What?
me. I'm like, we had a really good discussion last week with Jeff, Anna, and my Never Mysterious Tim and myself on DMing. So, and I did one of these last year. It was highly successful. Now, the irony of that is a lot of those players that were on last year don't play now. I think Korg's the only one that's still, that's okay. That's the way it is. So, look at this. See, look at that thickness of. These are all your characters. Look at how many there are.
good
on my
God.
campaign. It's a lot. It's a lot. So we're gonna have some fun. Let's introduce everyone. Mandy, kick it off, please. We'll go clockwise.
All right. What are we going over? I'm Mandy. I play normally Danielle Von Nieder, specialty priestess, the Red Knight.
Mhm.
This is level 8 currently, and freaking love this character. I didn't think I was, honestly. I was like, oh, we'll see. But as I play her more, I'm like, this is actually a phenomenally cool build. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
You do have a second character who you played once, I think.
I did. I played her once, and she's I think Bella's cousin. Bella's cousin.
Yeah, we didn't decide if it was a cousin or
Eureka?
sister yet. So
Yeah.
Bronca's character, Bronca, who's on there. I assume she's going to be scrolling next or very soon. I have every one. I apologize if I missed someone because I got the only NPC I have in is Mitchell. All the rest of them are all player character ones, and there's some in from Korg and a couple other people that you may not have seen. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun. Hey, Tiffany. You said Tiffany. This discussions includes you too. You're more than welcome to hop on if you can't. No big deal. So I think that Larica is a good character. 5th level fighter,
Yeah.
dwarf fighter. Whereas, and we'll go next from there. We'll go to Gianna because she's got a 6th level dwarf fighter. So go ahead, Gianna. Introduce yourself, please.
I have a very recently drunk Borgia
Yes. Yeah, that was an
iron keg.
that was an awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yes, but that's only one of 2 of your characters.
That is.
Who else?
I've
do
got
you
a mysterious, wonderful
have? Yep.
special class, right? It's like one that
yes,
you
yes.
made.
Yes, it is. And
Okay.
this is what I did. I brought most of my specialty books. If we want to talk, we want to discuss the classes that you're playing or whatever.
Yeah.
I have almost all of them. I didn't bring Necromancer down. I didn't think we'd need it. So because Korg wasn't going to be on. So yeah. So you have Echidna, who is a Avenger. Yes, a very powerful class. So absolutely. Welcome. And next we go over to Myriad. It's rarely on a
Hello.
Sunday night. This is great for a little bit.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Myriad. I'm not exactly new. I've been here a while, but I have many different characters that I play. I've got a half-orc fighter, which was my first character, Zara. I've got my witch thief, Boda.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have my new character, Poppy, who is my little halfling priest thief.
Poppy's in for it this
My little
Thursday.
darling.
Yeah, this Thursday's going to be rough for Poppy.
Oh, great. Never mind. I don't want to play anymore.
That's gonna be because one of our secret special guests will be coming on, and then you'll understand why. So
okay.
yes,
Uh-oh.
yeah, just because something something could happen to your character during the adventure. You'll see.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't have anything to do with Spunk.
No, it has nothing to do with spots. A great, good question. Though we could talk about
I don't know.
that
I feel
too.
like they're like looming over my shoulder now. I hate to have Spunk looming over my shoulder, but it's sure what it feels like.
See, with that now, I got to do some of the emotes. Right now, I got to do all my classless emotes.
I think we can leave the spunk emote alone.
I don't have a spunk emote.
That's probably a good thing,
God,
Jay.
you probably wouldn't be able to get that through Twitch.
Emote. Yes, I don't, but I have those emotes there. So I got teabag, golden shower, blue balls, and D's nuts emotes. So, he's coming on. So, yes, first one coming on here. Rob, introduce yourself, please.
Sure. Yeah, I am Rob, Fanman J, and I've got 3 characters in the campaign. I've got Durgam Flintblade, my dwarf fighter thief, who has heard rumor that there are other female dwarves in this campaign outside of Arabella. He has yet to meet one. So until that happens, he's going to consider them to be rumors. Then I have Selena of House File, my Earth Elementalist, formerly Silasar. Things happened. It was not her fault. Somebody else's fault. Well, so she's adjusting to her new life
as a female.
And and basically just still wreaking havoc as an Earth Elementalist, which is really cool. And then I have Gom the Confident, who is kind of a man looking for a cause right about now. Because well, he's got one cause, but he's not entirely sure what the end game there is, and it's really just finishing up somebody else's mess at this point, and then figuring out what he's doing next. My human barbarian.
We'll see where that goes. I'm not even sure where that storyline's going.
I
don't even know. I'm trying to salvage it. So yes, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine with that. All right, everyone. It's all fun. He has come on to grace us with his crazy presence 2 weeks in a row. They have a mysterious Tim. What's up, dude?
Hello.
So we're running.
Happy Mother's Day.
Yes. It was a very nice day. It was a very nice day. We got done nice and early. I'm assuming you got back from PA. Did you go out there?
Yes, I did, and I'm in the process. It wasn't complete yet, but I'm in the process of acquiring a noble title for my mother. She will be Lady.
Oh wow!
Yes, once this is.
Oh, complete. That's pretty interesting. That's cool. Super cool, man.
I'm like, you shouldn't be a commoner married to a lord. You should actually have your own title. So I went about procuring it for her.
Oh, that's awesome, man. Amanda's having computer trouble. Should be on shortly. All right, so Tim, I'll start it here because I know we don't have everyone for a long time, and I don't know how long we have you. How many things have I borrowed off you? But what's the number one thing I borrowed off you? Armed and Dangerous, the all-female group is running for the next 2 weeks, and who haven't they come across yet?
The Mongrels.
Really? Are you sure that's what you think is going to happen?
I'm not sure, but you did borrow that. That's right.
Here we go.
Enough of this shit. Give him the tongue.
Thanks for the lick.
Yes, that is Tim. So if
Yeah.
that happens during the adventure, I will run that as it happens.
Thanks for the lick.
Yes. The mongrels of the putrid tongue. So, isn't that cool? Well, that's all Tim and his daughter. He did the whole thing.
Yeah. She was holding the camera and just making that noise when I,
Crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, she still has her tongue. She sings really nicely, and no no demi-humans or humans were harmed in that
Yeah,
video.
no one was harmed. Yeah.
But in the game, it's different. All right. So I want everyone just give me a.
Wait a minute, wait.
Yeah,
So
yes,
Jay,
go.
we have to talk about that. If they're coming in, you can't be like super soft on them like you usually are.
What does that mean?
We want some tongues.
Tell everyone here what they do with the tongues. It's a status symbol, right?
Yes, they're going for trophies. So they don't really need to kill you, but if they can knock you or incapacitate you or capture you, they will use a tongue tool.
Oh, and he has one.
Where did I put mine? Well, anyway, they have a tongue tool. It's sitting somewhere around
There's all
here.
real weapons on the back wall. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. They'll take a tongue tool, which is edged and it's sharp on the inside of the hook and sharp on the outside. And they will shove it. They'll lean on your chin and then shove it and do a slicky, snippity, and then pull the tongue out. Now they also have tongs. They also have tongs, but usually the tongue comes free easy. They only use the tongs for if they really go for a deep throat tongue.
What do they do with the tongues?
And then they take them and they nail them to their shield, their ritual shields, and their shaman casts animate dead on them. So the tongues are always undulating on their shields.
Look at Randy.
Nightmare, dude.
I came up with that when I was quite young.
Are you okay, like mentally, or have you been evaluated in any capacity?
I have and passed with flying colors.
Do you understand now? Do you understand my existence with Tim DMing for me all
There are certain careers where stuff like this can be an asset.
yeah. Exactly.
Yep.
One of my most favorite characters in movies cuts his own tongue out, so I mean I can't be too mad.
Nice.
Like cuts his tongue out so he can't give up secrets.
One question goes to have you been evaluated? And Anna goes, there's a skill for everyone in this world.
Oh, yeah. So optimistic.
It's beautiful.
Tim has earned his spot in legend. That's why he's ever mysterious. Let's be honest. He's DM'd as long as he's DMing longer than I have been, technically.
But don't worry, I've also come up with other types of mongrels that collect different trophies. So.
Yes, you have.
Oh, body parts, or
don't think that is any better, but it's different at least. Yeah.
So, but in my game, the mongrels also breed. They're all they're half something, and the mongrels breed. Or it says it right in the monster manual. Orcs can breed with anything. So there you go. You're going to see a lot of crossbreeds coming up too. So
Tim and Jay, you're really good ambassadors for the old school gaming. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Because it's fun. It's fun.
See?
I may do some mongrels stuff coming up at Gary.
I was only slightly ironic there. Yeah.
Hey, Amanda, introduce yourself, please, if you don't mind.
Hi, I'm Amanda. I also go by Show Me the Dice. And I am found here playing games. I play Farah and Lysandra and Aurelia.
3. Yes, a trivia question. In this pile, who has the most characters?
What
in
is
that pile?
This pile of players. Who has the most?
Is that just the new school player, or is that including
it could be anyone
your guys?
Anyone who played this last weekend too, Thursday or Saturday.
Either Rob or Myriad.
It's not. I only have you got as many as I do. So
they both have 3. Someone has 4.
Korg.
Good. Korg has 4. Korg's got 4 because Korg participated in the Hateful War scenarios over 2 years ago and got Kane, Sormir, the Stringent. So he has an extra character from that. Curtis only has 3. Curtis has 3. They're here, and Brett's are here. Curtis will be on too tonight. He'll be on. So, all right.
I mean, technically, I've played 4 because I did
Yeah.
play Ashrin.
You did play Ashrin for me as an NPC. Yep. Yeah, NPC.
Yep. So I do have that one printed out behind me.
Yep. Another good character. All right, everyone, give me just a memory or a highlight of something's happened in the last couple months. Because if we go over the timeline of this, with the exception of Rob here, because Rob's been on and off now playing, what, 2 years, you think, in the game? Maybe 3?
It's probably. Hold on a second. I can tell you how long I've been tracking them.
All right, let me just go to Durgam and I'll take a look. I'll look at all the dates and all the.
Well, actually,
PDFs.
I can tell you I have all my characters saved somewhere.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, because if you go to Greyhawk, also if I go to this and I go Durgam in here, it'll tell me the dates.
The earliest. It's been over 3 years now. My first Durgam was February 18th, 2023.
Wow. Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Nice. It was almost 2 years later before I got my second one.
Right. It was a lot of Durgam play. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So very cool. So let's see, Amanda is probably since Paige. So January, Gianna's readily after that. Mandy right after.
It was February.
Mandy right before Gary Con, the one, right?
Yep.
And then Myriad with a 2-year hiatus. 2.5.
I think 2021 I started.
Yeah, 2021, and then yep. So, but it's good to have you back. It really is. Everyone, give me a highlight or something that you remember that's happened in the last 6 months, or it can go longer than that if you played longer. A highlight.
There's so many.
Yeah. I'm like the entire just us making Armed and Dangerous is like
I was gonna say Gemma just constantly severing arms is a real highlight to me, and somehow it became our entire group persona, which I love.
Okay.
Highlight for me.
Here's the thing. It's because it's not just Gemma. At this point, I believe the only person who hasn't is Aurelia and
Mitchell can't
Kidnap.
a blunt weapon.
No, I think I have.
Okay, yeah, because Aurelia can't because she's shooting arrows.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I did.
But
we're just,
I know Gemma has. I know, well, and it kind of started coming up because it was that first actual game that we did, and Gemma and I'm blanking on Bella's character's name. Yeah, Bronca. Yeah, they both. I think between them there were 4 limbs that got removed.
Yeah, that was a brutal game. That one was a lot of critical hits. And then yesterday, Rob's Durgam put it right through the back of the Hill Giant's head, right?
Two
sword came out the mouth. Yeah.
Two flat out one shots.
Yeah, absolutely. That was really good. It was cool. All right. Anyone else with a memory? You were going to say something, Rob.
I was gonna say, the Durgam convincing everybody else that Arabella really needs to go.
I like that Kazara got immediately on board and was like, we need to kill this woman. She needs to go, dude.
See, here's the thing. Tim remembers Arabella and remembers whose character it was originally, the crazy Bill. The other, not Bill the Master Crafter.
The No Just No Bill.
The No Just No Bill, which is the emote I have of him when he actually, this is at my 40th birthday party. Him and his wife were standing there, and he said, I'm going to stick my finger up my nose in this picture. And then, of course, I made it. There it goes into an emote, because that's what I do, right? Because I made Timothy into an emote, too, right? So there you go, right? So, yeah, the No Just No Bill. So
we were now saying no to Arabella's existence.
Right. Well, and she originally jumped into a pit, killing herself because her weapon broke.
Yeah, the guy playing her had a fumble, and her hammer of what?
Hammer of Dwarven Thrower.
Dwarven throwing hammer broke, and then she just dove into like a volcano or something. It
was a purple worm pit.
Oh well, okay, purple worm pit out of just a fit of rage and frustration.
Tiffany loves her own emote. See how much that is awesome.
See, even the purple worm couldn't stand to eat her.
Right, but I had to bring that character.
Well,
I knew that character would drive everyone crazy. And in particular, I feel bad though how much it's driving Mike Disney's character is going crazy.
Oh, you do.
So, well, I think that she got eaten, but then it just found her undigestible.
Right,
which is kind of Rob doesn't find her digestible either. So
like Hannibal Chow in what movie with the robots and stuff? Oh my God. Pacific Rim. He gets spit out at the end after he gets eaten.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, what at the end? Yeah, so it's like exactly. But I had to bring. Sometimes you bring characters back. Tim's got a character that came back after he got obliterated by a witch. So right?
unfairly, yeah.
Yeah, it was unfair. I'm not. I'm such a mean
It
DM
was
in the old days.
yeah, a high secret order witch cast Wither, which ages you 10 to 100
They
years.
know. They know.
By
Especially
the way,
Voda knows.
if anybody out there is actually buying this line that Jay is really upset about how upset Arabella is making Mike, I'd like to point out that Jay basically kept Arabella alive despite the rest of the party's best attempts.
Jay
Really, this
uses
bitch has like the most plot armor I've ever seen of an NPC. It's crazy.
Jay uses
Well, and then we almost got her. She almost died.
NPCs.
Yeah. I use NPCs as
Jay uses annoying NPCs to fill you with rage.
That's my favorite.
When
I remember when I was younger, I remember
When-
so many times driving away from his house in a rage because some bad guy got away or some NPC, and I'll just be like, usually it was a bad guy NPC like Phuket or something. But
watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna set Tim off. What happened to Glinny Thursday night during the adventure in that room with the drow when she ran in?
Trapper.
what happened?
She got,
yeah,
she
Jay,
got swallowed by a
trap.
trapper,
Yep.
and we had a detect trap spell up.
Yes, I know.
We
Yet
heard about the
again,
12-day argument that ensued.
yet again, another example of unfairness.
See,
Hi, Curtis.
Are you gonna make me tell the story?
Oh,
No.
he told.
because
Hey, guys.
I told
Yeah,
him.
we got the story.
I told
All
him.
right.
I don't think it's ever ended though,
Yeah.
has it?
No, it hasn't. This is going on.
It feels like there's still some animosity.
Yeah.
I've known Tim since 1980, so we are all.
How's your heart rate? How's your heart rate?
You want to do some
I
breathing
gotta
exercises?
derail the rage train. It's bad for my heart.
It's come on, man. It was all in fun. So
So I think a highlight for me is actually one of the more recent games that we played, where I was playing Lysandra and I drank the potion of speed and ran in to one-on-one attack the mage, who at that point
yeah.
had previously some distance, and the look on your face specifically as you realized I need to change every bit of how I'm approaching this now because you
Yep.
didn't expect one of us
You
to get
ju-
up there.
You
That was
used
fun.
Use the ring of jumping. You talking about on the bugbear? The bugbear
Nope.
shaman?
Nope, I'm not talking about the
Oh,
bugbear.
okay,
The
okay.
bugbear's Aurelia. But that was
okay.
after the potion of speed was Lysandra, and that was the game that we did before that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that was a good game. Curtis was playing in that game. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Hey, Death Ray.
I think
Yeah.
another one of my favorite highlights was, I think it was Gom, because we were fighting demons, I want to say, and Gom one-shot one of the demons that completely changed
Oh yeah, the first
how that fight would have went, because we would have gotten obliterated if it wasn't for the fact that he one-shotted that.
Oh, wasn't it that bug thing? Yeah.
Yeah, the Chasm.
Yeah.
He got declared on that. Yep, absolutely.
because we survived with like 7 hit points between the.
Yeah,
lot
I
of
think
us.
because no, it was Voda. I think Voda might have gone down. No, I don't even think Voda got hit that
No.
fight.
See, that's the thing. A lot of time, this is my problem. I forget. Like that's why the Twitch. Anna, you agree with me? Twitch is the greatest thing in the world. I can look back and go, "Oh, which characters were playing on which adventures?" Because of the logs.
But that's the good thing when
Yeah.
when you run stream games or
Yeah.
record your games is that you get a
Curtis.
perfect record of it. So yeah.
How you doing, Curtis? Introduce yourself, man.
Hey, what's going on? I'm Curtis. I've hung around for a little bit. Played a. It seems like we're filling out one side of the Coldwell Winchester family tree recently.
Yeah, tell me about it.
started playing a new character recently, which is a half elven ranger mage, Coldwell, who's actually good aligned for a change, but I blame it on the elven blood. I play Frederick Coldwell, who's a bard who plays the bongos, aka Bongo Boy, and then some dude named Fritz. So that's kind of what's kept me busy.
11th level now.
Oh, gross.
He is scary. He is scary, but he's a great outlet for the darker side. So it's nice playing a good line character in just campaign once in a while. So yeah, it's good.
Fritz is in danger of losing his title of the cringiest character in the game.
Behind Quentin.
Wow.
Quentin?
Oh, come
Quentin.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Listen,
you know what?
listen, Jay, I'm not gonna lie. If it wasn't for the fact that it would have completely derailed the game at that point, there were a couple points in that one session where Gom was ready to take out Quentin, like just flat out put him on the fire and be done with him. It's
Wow.
like,
We're gonna have to start like. putting a
Is he
muzzle
one
on
of
him or
Jay's
something.
NPCs?
Yeah.
yes, but we like some of Jay's NPCs. I mean, Aaron Winchester, to my knowledge, might be the only Winchester that everybody, as far as player characters, like. I'm not sure about, I mean,
Gemma.
everybody loves Fritz, but
Yeah, Gemma. Gemma's the younger sister of
Gemma.
Aaron, and Quentin's in
okay.
between them. They're all brothers and sisters, all three. of them.
okay, all right. Well, then there's two, but we like Aaron.
We like Aaron. We like Gemma.
There you go. There's two. And then there's
Fritz grows on you.
Yes, he does.
Like a
He grows on you.
Literally. Yeah.
Like the venereal disease.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you guys and your dirty minds. I'm just
Slime
saying.
mold.
I said like a fungus, but
Yeah.
Uh,
Slime mold,
well,
fungus.
that hits a little close to home with Fritz with the whole fungal thing. But yeah, he came out with smelling like a rose like he normally does recently, and with a strange immunity toward fungal issues now. But I guess when you hang out with someone called the fungal queen a few times, yeah, those things are going to happen.
so his feet don't smell like fish. That's good.
Oh God.
No,
Oh,
it's
now I got that in my head.
citrusy spring breeze with
That's
his nice hair product.
When you have foot rot, your feet smell a little bit fishy.
Yeah,
I took it to such a level at Gary Con that my Tower of Gygax back to back, they had to rescue Fritz, who was being held by the fungal. That was the adventure, 2-hour one, so to get him free. And then one group freed him. It's like, good, he's gonna help us. It's like, because he has boots of striding and springing, right?
His boots
peace
of-
out,
Peace out,
MFers.
man.
Yeah, he was gone. Yeah. And the table's like, what?
Boots of speedy self-interest.
Yes, exactly.
Pretty much. So what's been the topic of discussion so far?
We just got
What's been going on?
everyone introduced, and we're just talking about some great memories right now. That's it, and then we'll throw into a little bit. I have one for a lot of the ladies coming up before they leave. We gotta. I want to explain. All right, so thank you for the follow. Look, okay, a heraldry symbol needs to be visible from a distance. Look at this on the shirt. That's why I wore 2 drink minimum. Look at how nice it looks. I can't have an arm, a Bigfoot with a toe ring. I can't have that.
I don't want. Nope. Nothing about the Bigfoot. Nope.
I can't
Yeah. Yeah.
Nope.
have that on a heraldry symbol. It's not gonna. It has to be tasteful, but a little ostentatious. That's the way to do it. Even the Slav Squad one was tough to get on a shirt because there were too many
I
colors.
can't even see what that is.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's 2 drinks. 2 drink minimum.
Oh.
I was thinking
that's
of like
why
the
I said-
6 circles representing the bracelets, and then
Yeah.
having something in the middle and something
That may
simple in the
work.
middle would be.
That
We're the
great.
ridiculous
Yeah.
Olympics.
Yeah, that may work. So yeah, we can talk about that. Absolutely. Because Anna is the one that's gonna make sure it works, and then we'll convert it into the old look, and it'll look really cool. But you're right. Yeah, because the Armed and Dangerous needs a heraldry symbol. Because I'm gonna get shirts for everyone.
Then we need to do something. Yep.
Absolutely. So but we can't. We have to have something that makes makes some sense on a
Armed
shirt.
and dangerous. Does that have something to do with cut them off or yep.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking
Exactly,
like
that's
the
why we were thinking the severed arm.
circles, and then
And then
like
the
a severed
severed arm.
arm in the middle.
A and D.
Yeah.
Or
I don't-
just a bunch of arms. Like how some of those
Armed
symbols
and
would be like a
dangerous, some of them.
spiral of just the
Or an
arms.
arm
yeah.
holding something. There's arms holding
With a
weapons and stuff.
friendship.
Yeah.
Child little arms.
Get
Yeah.
DFCC shirts where it's DFCC over here, and on the back says, "What's your comeliness?"
Yeah, exactly. That's a good one. That would be a good one. So, any other memories from anyone?
Jeez, where do I begin? So, like recently or forever?
I'm
What
gonna
do you
tell you
think,
my
Jay?
favorite memory of
6
Fritz
months.
recently. It was the one with all the golems, and he decides to jump up on top of a rock. Right? He's
Yeah.
like I'm king of the world right up here, and then someone just blasts it. It's like, oh, he's just blasted him, right? And you almost got killed by it. So
I think Fritz was trying to impress a female, saying, "Hey, look at me, look at I'm going to take one for the team. Are you gonna?" And then I think he turned around and said, "Are you going to take one for the team?" I mean, it was the lines roll out in such a d-bag way playing that character. It's just funny.
absolutely.
But the one that Brett got on me about was the Frog God game. And
Oh yeah, because you took forever to get in position.
well, and he's like, and he's getting his ass kicked. He's like, "Are you gonna fight?" It's
Yeah.
just
Well, he got
chill.
Remember, he got eaten. Him and Skarn
Yeah.
both got swallowed by Sathaga. So
Skarn took a beating in that game,
Yeah.
but then Fritz
that was good.
Fritz was able to crit
One shot, yeah.
with his sword with
slide,
the half sister.
slide, yeah.
Yeah, and it was and did like 83 points of damage in one attack. And of course, then he bragged about it for the rest of the battle. Like, did you ever see
Exactly,
that?
Savage.
Did everybody see that? So yeah, that was pretty funny. Brett still gives me a lot of crap about that one too. So
Real quick, Savage.
that's my favorite.
Savage will be at CNY Con, and he's playing in both my
Cool.
games and Tiffany's game.
Right on.
Mhm.
Tiffany, the Black Rose Nickel, as I like to call her now, because there is a dark side that we played in that game recently.
Oh, last Saturday? Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah,
That
it was great.
disturbing.
Yeah.
It was really disturbing. It was fun.
Hi,
Though.
TRN. Yeah,
Yeah,
so that was good. Jay, I've been playing live with you. Was first GaryCon was 22. I think it was the first one coming back live in person for GaryCon.
It was. That was
and
the
I've been
first
hanging around
juggernaut
since.
you came across.
Yeah, and that was the first time I played Fritz. I started with who's the priest of Tritherion?
Fion.
Fion. So I started actually playing Fion. Fion's a great character. And then you were like, "Do you want to play Fritz?" I said, "Yeah, I'll take a shot at this one." And then the rest was history. And then it's been 4+ years since.
And you've been typecast ever since.
You know what? You can't, you play one D-bag once and you're labeled for life is really kind of what it is, right? But it's been fun, and it's been fun playing with a lot of different people too. So
And Fritz's best friends like Ravalantar now.
Oh yeah. Well, it helps when Fritz picks up the bill, so to speak, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's funny.
So yeah, it's been good.
I mean, Sarah and Ravalantar are becoming friends now, apparently.
Yeah, that's right. You went on a dinner date with him. We may have to RP that.
I mean,
nothing good's gonna happen from that.
She needed a spell. Listen, and she didn't want to spend full price.
Yeah, Seeking Sword. She got here's the thing. Tim does a lot of stuff. And I want Tim to ask the next question because I know you're limited on time. But I'm always trying to figure out new items to give out. So Farah has one that I've never given out before. It's called a Seer Staff. It's +2, but it can put in any spell up to 4th level from any class. But you have to have the person in Altamira able to cast the spell. So Amanda, tell everyone what you did. I mean, it's just like she went through
I messaged him and I asked ahead of time. I was like, "Hey, this staff of spell storing, it says up to 4th level, and I know last time I just had like a lightning blast or something or a lightning bolt." I was like, "But do I have to have one of my spells, or could it be any spell that I potentially have access to?" And he's like, "Well, no, you could actually put whatever spell you want." I was like, "Cool. Can I send you a list of spells that I might be interested in and then decide during game which one, at the beginning of the game, which one I would have chosen. He's like, yeah, sure. I was like, this way you can, tell me if it's approved or not approved, whatever.
I'm gonna try and snitch.
I was like, all right, well, it's a pretty hefty list of spells the next
like,
day. I tell him, it's a pretty hefty list of spells.
I got it.
It was like 14 spells. And he's like, where did you even... You've got so many spells here that, like, I've never even used in any character in any of my campaigns. And I was like, well, I read through the entirety of the Priest's Compendium and the Tome of Magic and the Player's Option and both of the Player's Handbooks or the Unearthed Arcana and the Player's Handbook that you had in the Dropbox. And he goes, you what? I was like, yeah, it was like 1,100 pages. He's like, you what? It was a day. I was like, well, I wanted to know my options.
Had some free time.
You are a psychopath.
I mean, it was awesome that she did that. I appreciated the hell out of her doing that. But there are spells like I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna throw this into the scroller and put it right up top. I think that would be the safest way to do this. There are spells here that are mostly spells I've never even heard of. There are a lot of them are Forgotten Realms spells because it was out of the priest book here. So let me just do this spells. All right, let me throw this. You know what? It should be okay. It shouldn't crash anything. We're not.
More Ed. More Ed.
Yeah, more Ed. Well, more Ed, definitely. Here we go. Here we go.
Is there a spell Slay DM's NPC?
Deadly Dance. No idea what the hell it is. Dimensional Anchor and
Wait,
Folding.
this is such a good spell.
Yeah, Dimensional Anchor and Folding are like Traveler spells.
What level is Deadly Dance?
It's probably 4th. Cast Word, I know. Hold Metal. I have no idea what the hell that is. Mirror Vestments.
Hold Metal is similar to Hold Person, except it holds metal in a specific area. So, like, if someone's holding a sword or their armor, it's stuck.
Does it work on automatons?
If they
probably.
I mean, if they're made of metal. Yep.
I have no idea. Misfire. Nope. Moonblade, Moon Rising. I have no freaking clue. They're saloon spells.
Those are saloon spells.
Moonblade's actually a really cool spell because I played a priest of saloon before. Yeah, it's actually really cool.
Okay. Random casualty. Yes. Random causality. Protection from misfortune. That is a Venarium Vord. That's a Ralashaz spell. I know that. Improved invisibility. I know that one. Problem is finding an illusionist to cast that. Seeking Sword. Ravalantar has that, right? Storm Shield. That sounds like a storm. Storm from the Seven Sisters spell. I'm like, oh my god. Alex Resilient Sphere. I know that one. So there's about 6 or 7 of these I know. I'm like, holy shit, Amanda, that's insane. But I really appreciate the go-to in this. So she chose Seeking Sword.
So Misfire, does that work on like archers or magic users or both?
What's up there? Mark?
Hold on 1 second. Let me pull that one back up.
So this
because
is
I cannot remember specific.
This is a great level of determination. I love it. But I was like, I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for the level of preparedness. I was like, wow.
I could have warned you.
Yeah.
between Amanda and Gianna. Oh.
No, but it was cool. So so she did Seeking Sword out of that, and then it's like, it was cool. Good spell.
We're standing by for Misfire.
Yeah.
So it is. So for Misfire, the victim of Misfire cannot hit any chosen target with any thrown, fired, slung, or otherwise projected missile weapon for the spell duration, though unintended targets may well be hit by the victim's use of such
level
weapons.
and class?
That is level 4, and it is.
Awesome.
You can hurl insults but nothing else.
Enchantment, charm, or necromancy.
It's your anti-archer.
It's a priest spell.
It's your anti-archer
spell.
It's your anti-archer spell. If you hit him with it, they can't hit anything.
But yes, that one is It is a Forgotten Realms.
But I use Forgotten Realms spells. I just never.
Bashaba and Paish of Forgotten Realms.
Bashaba.
Oh, that's bad luck. Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad luck. Yeah.
Bashaba and Taish.
Taish. And Timora. Taish is the good and bad together.
You have to have a major and enchantment charm sphere for that to work. We'll see.
Mhm.
You never know. It may find its way in a couple pre-shows.
Don't worry, he'll drop a bad guy in with it first.
Yes, of course I will, to play test it.
Of course.
You may just have
yeah,
given a
and then-
mongrel the putrid tongue head priest a spell I'm going to cast on Aurelia.
Perfect. Perfect. That idea is
Perfect.
approved. Approved. Anything to get another tongue.
Yes.
I saw a dude get whacked with an ugly spell at GaryCon from one of Jay's specialty priests of Wastry. It was Wastry's blessing. They're like, "Oh, how bad could it be?" And that dude's like, just starts like welting all up. And yeah, it was
I
messed
made
up.
that spell up.
It
So
is
what
Yeah.
does
Wash
is
Tree, so
it looks like did you see the end of Akira where the guy like blows up almost?
Yeah.
Yes.
With this guy, it puts large knobby warts all over your body.
It's like a chaos spell from Warhammer.
Yeah, and it's painful, and you have 3 decks, and you can't really do much with it, and that's the blessing of Wastry. Yeah,
There's no hope. You got to put them out of your misery. I mean, put them
Well,
out of their misery.
It lasts a certain amount of time, so yeah.
Fritz says
Uh,
that's why you always have
allegedly,
a
we have to
cleric
kill
on
him.
retainer.
Yes,
Yeah.
always has. All right, Tim, ask everyone a question, please. I know you got something for you. Something.
What? Who?
You ask all of our players here a question. Something you were interested in. Could be basic. It could be. I would think you would say, "What was the most grossed out you've ever been in a game?"
Boy.
I know I have an answer for that one. When
Yeah, that's
I
a
almost,
good. That's a
I
good
almost turned
question.
into a mic in it, and Fritz's parts almost rotted away. That was pretty freaked out.
That's pretty
sucked.
good.
Would have been a service
Yeah.
for the entirety of Greyhawk if that happened.
Ugh. And thank God he survived intact, so to speak.
Yeah, that's a great question. So,
Okay.
Rob.
what as
Most
far as
grossed
most
out.
grossed out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really get grossed out.
Yeah,
during
I don't think I
games.
have either. I don't.
I think this Thursday is when it's going to happen for me.
Gail's got a
Maybe.
great question. Thursday it's gonna happen for you. It could, because I guarantee you, we're going back to Happy Springs.
And I'm gonna be giving Jay some extra specials.
Why are
No.
there mongrels in Happy Springs?
No.
It's Happy
Because
Springs.
because you should know already. Because the ultimate, they've already. Should we ruin something for now, or should we wait till Thursday?
Wait,
Oh, just wait.
Wait on that
Wait.
secret panacea. Okay.
And Jay can't help himself. He wants to say it so badly right now.
I'll say one word.
Oh.
Junior.
What?
Ah,
Damn it.
Fritz did not have a kid. Don't worry.
Want to be talked about grossed out? Tim, tell us the story of how Junior came back.
Well, well, years ago, my dad was in Jay's group regularly. He had a druid thief
Patronus.
who would get insanely angry at this disgusting junior halfling mongrel, right? Or
half
the mongrel,
half orc.
half halfling, half orc, who was the leader and was horrible. And you know how Jay lets the bad guys get away to come and bother you again, and you get filled with rage. Well, that happened so many times that finally, when they got him, my dad said, I slice off his scrotum and I'm going to tan it and make it my tobacco pouch.
Oh,
That's very creative.
wow.
And, it's perfect for a halfling.
There's an after story to this, too.
Yes. Well, Jay,
Yeah.
of course, being cruel and just unfair, made sure that somebody stole that pouch and they used that hide from the pouch to resurrect him.
Oh, shit.
Saved by your scrotum. That's
Hi, Mandy.
So what he should have done was he should have hidden that one away and only carried a fake one around. And then when Jay did it, he'd be like, "Ha!" But that's
I don't
how
know where to
Saved
begin
by a
with
nut
this.
hair.
I honestly don't. Yeah, that's messed up.
This all happened not on live streams. This is well before live
the
streams.
apple doesn't fall far from the tree. There was one time I panicked with one of my it was a solo adventure. Just I was the only player. Jay was running it. And I panicked that this guy was going to, as I interrogated him, was going to cast a spell or something. So I quickly cut his tongue out in a panic. So, the character, because the NPC's tongue out.
Yes, you did.
I mean, and not it's not that level of gross, but being forced to watch Quentin try to hit on people is just.
He was getting hit on by Borgia the whole time. It wasn't his fault on Thursday.
Oh,
Okay, but like we've had to
Thursday,
endure
his
like
problem
Always
was
blaming
all of
others.
No, Thursday, the problem was not that he was hitting on people. It was the way in which he was phrasing things in reference to his cousin that went from being like, this is
Creepy.
fine, to like, why did you have to say it like that?
yeah.
Doesn't have
And
social.
everything he said just made it
He
worse.
doesn't have social graces. You got to
So much
understand that
worse.
he's a fighter cleric mage. He doesn't. He's
He's-
a recluse
How,
for
how
a
is somebody
while.
who,
You
I
know, he
mean,
just
somebody
doesn't-
who's supposedly third in line for the throne have no social graces whatsoever?
it
Well,
was
if
a
he's third in
mistake.
line for the throne, the incest kind of makes sense.
You want
But-
you want Fritz and Erebus to take him out back, straighten him out.
I don't.
We can do that.
See,
We can
that's
do
because
that.
you had
You,
great
you may
ideas.
you may very well
What would
straighten
that
him out.
entail?
That would be
You
good.
want to
That'd
watch
be-
what
that'd
happens
be
when you
fun.
straighten him out.
Hey, he's trying. He's really trying. So, a
I
question for
wish you
everyone.
didn't try so hard.
Dale pointed out. Normally I start like fourth, right? Fourth level, because the early levels are a slog, and I know I don't want us. I do experience. You can tell how long it takes to go up, right? I'm not putting someone up every adventure. I mean, Kazara's still 8th, right? Getting closer.
I think I'm like 3 or 4 more adventures until I'm hitting 9th. 2.
Like 2 away from leveling Farah again.
Yeah, exactly. And she'll be 9th. So, Dale asked, would you play if we started at first level? That was the question from the audience. Sure, the bear. Would you, if we started from first level, would you guys try that? No, I'm not going to do it.
I mean,
Yeah.
probably die,
Yeah,
but I'd do it.
I'd do it.
Yeah.
I just wouldn't get attached to the character.
I'd
Yeah.
still get attached.
I guess this goes into Jay, kind of the topic going like old school with new generation.
Yep.
We played, and maybe it's not paranoia. It's just the challenge of keeping characters alive.
I know you got an extra
Brett
question.
Brett and I totally, when we played for years and years and years with lower level characters, we were just ultra tactical, ultra strategic. Didn't wander into stuff. It was very methodical how we would play sometimes, because I don't want to leave the probabilities of the dice to whether you live or die. And when you have such a low level character and you get an arrow, a bad one arrow that's going to drop you, it's challenging, and we kind of like that challenge, and
Can't
it's
just be a
never
murder
really gone
hobo.
away.
Right.
It's
There's
just
a
it,
reason why
you know?
when people do stupid things, they get hurt in the real world, and the same is true.
Just did. I mean, we
Yeah.
just went through. We had, and I guess that's kind of the first thing I thought of, is like, yeah, I would totally do it at a low level, but my gameplay would be a little bit different. Like it is like anything else. You gain more experience, and things get better over time. But man, we were always like the 4 corners of that sheet. Whatever we had, we used it to our full advantage. We were creative. We tried to make use of everything we had, every magic item. But that was always the challenge, right? That's what kept us at the edge of our seat, was trying to get from first to second to third.
You used
And then
every magic item, huh?
We did not stockpile. Not really. If
So
it was
you used
necessary, we used it.
every wand based on how it's written in the DMG and stuff. You use that.
Yeah, for the most part, yeah. We used
Pretty good.
I think our philosophy was, that wand of magic missiles or that wand of whatever will really look good on your corpse, right?
Yeah. Well, I was just saying that
so-
to get Jay's attention, but he's ignoring it.
I'm ignoring it right
Trying to
now.
rage bait him.
I'm ignoring it.
But-
I know better.
So I played the way I played 40 years ago, and I still have a great time with it. So, plus, it's hard to not have fun around here. So
Great to hear. That's what I'd like to hear. So, the addendum to that was Dale said, and this is way tougher. The original Vancian way that I make my guys play, you have to pre-choose your magic user spells. That would be your witch spells too, Voda, and all of them. Priests technically have them predisposed because they're in the slots already.
What do you mean by pre-choose?
So, like, say your list of 20 spells at first level, and you have 5 to cast. You have to have them pre-memorized. The 5
You have
spells
to
you're going to take.
pick them ahead of time.
Jay, I still picked mine ahead of time for Garrick.
Good.
Am I not supposed to do that?
Good. No, I like that you do
No,
that.
you are supposed to because you've been around long. He's just easy on all the newbies.
Yeah.
I check mark my spells as I
Who's not a
go.
newbie? Yeah.
For me, Advancian falls apart when you're doing a campaign where
Good question.
the people
Thanks,
don't
Dale.
know
That's a good
where they're going to be from session to session. Like if you're doing a dungeon crawl, yeah, you having to pick out the next day's spells makes sense because you have a pretty good idea of, generally speaking. I mean, there's always surprises, but you have an idea of what you at least need baseline, and then it's filling out the those fringe spells. What do you want more of, less of, or whatever. When you're going into a one shot where you have no idea what's coming up at all, how the hell is how you supposed to pick out spells?
It's tough.
Well, they should be
and it's
for
also-
one shot. They should be pre-picked.
Yeah. Well, and it's also,
DM.
I want to say,
Right.
because at least for my characters thus far, I didn't build it myself, so I didn't get a chance to look through and be like, all right, these are the spells that I would pick.
Right, but
if
you don't get spells
I was
that
building
way.
it from the start.
Understood. You don't get spells that way. You get spells. You start with a random spell book at first, and then as you level up and as you acquire
spells.
scrolls, yes, as you acquire scrolls, your thing. So I'm building a good spell book for all of you, right?
4 spells,
yeah,
and one of
right.
them's read magic.
Yeah. Back at first level
Yeah,
mage.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
it could be
I mean,
fun.
for
And part of that is
Voda-
just that I'm not used to it because
Yeah.
the characters that I've previously built, I've built in 3.5 or 5th edition.
Yeah, it's
so
different, completely different. Yeah, Voda is a
completely
playtest.
different.
Voda's
I
a
was
play.
gonna say, like for Voda though, like with my spells, like you gave me the spells that you had picked for her,
Right.
and I did a lot of adventures before I came to you and was like, hey, I have a couple of spells I'd like to switch out or I'd like to add.
Right. And
After reading through
Brandon,
all of like the witch spells.
and you are the first that's gotten to this level with Timothy Brandon's witch. So it is a playtest, and that's why I'm letting you do it the way you're doing it.
Yeah.
Because
We've come across a couple of spells that are pretty cool, but there are some trade-offs with them, especially
absolutely.
a lot of them are touch. So that's
Yeah.
hard when you're a witch and trying to get in
Right.
melee combat to do a touch spell.
Right, but the great thing about it is that this is how I've done it for the last 40 years, and Tim knows that. We're always playtesting stuff, always. Like
It's fun.
Yeah.
Add some variety and some
High
spice.
Secret Order witches. That was Tim's world. Man, he threw a High Secret Order witch, Sir Garble, the Cavalier, Brisbar.
Zor was
that's it.
the anti-paladin on a nightmare.
And 6 juggernauts. Not 1, Curtis, 6. On me, Fensick, Leuven, and Hawk. 4 characters. 2
You
PCs.
were in her lair, to be fair.
Yes, I was. And we
6 juggernauts.
6.
Okay, that is lunacy. Oh wait, Tim's involved
Yeah.
somehow. Imagine
He
that.
had a really, really large lair.
Guess what? I wall to force them all off, and they were out of the fight.
See, appropriate enemies.
Yes.
You can't even say it with
We're
a straight
talking.
face.
We're talking the late 80s, mid 80s,
Yeah.
mid to late
The
80s.
the same bad guys ended a campaign in college. I killed everyone. One person got away. One character got away.
See?
So
I guess I'm a superior player.
yeah, you that wall of force thing was the key. Good call. I'm gonna have to bounce.
Hey Tim, I'm glad you came
So
on.
nice,
All right, see you, Tim.
so nice seeing with you guys, messing with everybody a little bit.
Yeah, Tim.
We'll play
and,
champions again
Hey,
soon, Tim.
Yeah, champion soon, and then Tim, City State, let me know. Concoction,
right.
let me know if you're going to be here Thursday. Amanda and her husband are going to be here Thursday night before, right?
Okay.
So, all right.
Yep.
So,
BattleTech.
yeah,
Gotcha.
we'll get. All right. Talk to you soon. See you, man.
Bye.
Anna, question. What you want to answer whenever?
Yeah, you talked about starting about first level, and whether you would do that. I'll be even more extreme. Would you start at 0 level? start the characters like they're just average villagers doing
Babies.
nothing kind of thing.
I've run Treasure Hunt before, which is
Yeah.
F4, I believe, and
Yeah.
that's the 0 level
Or
adventure.
Tears
That
from
was-
the Orphanage and Greyhawk and the Greyhawk.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
instead of having a backstory, you will play your backstory, which I
Oh,
that
I would
if you
love
have a long-term
that.
campaign, I think that's a cool way.
It
of
is a
doing
fun thing to do. I have played it.
That is
I've
so
played
my
a couple
jam.
different
I was
ones.
gonna say that feels like a bunch of RP, which would be fun.
Mhm.
It is, but
Yeah,
here's
combat can be dangerous. So yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
but the problem
no,
with
yeah.
it is usually you're all like the same race, because how do you explain if you're all 0 level a high elf, a dwarf, a halfling?
Jay, that
a
is
half
something
orc?
that when you set up a campaign, that's the DM's job to make sure that the thing
Well,
makes
that's
sense.
like a fun.
Yeah.
A fun thing where you do like one-on-one sessions
Yeah,
where you
absolutely.
run each of the players through like their
Yeah.
own private session zero essentially, and
That's a
then
good point.
But I'm very limiting when I run my campaigns. I said, like in Shieldlands now, I say you're all
What's up, Rachel?
humans. You all start in this village, and that was it, so to speak.
Yeah,
Well,
So
exactly.
they
that's
were
the-
very vetted. I'm very very focused, depending on what tone of campaign I want, so to speak. So
Amazing.
next time I will run in kind of more elven-based campaigns. So then I will be more like, maybe you can play human. We'll see. So then it will be elves and half elves and related critters that will be the allowed characters for the campaign. So I'm open for almost anything, but it needs to fit in that campaign, so to speak.
See, the
I-
way my husband runs his,
Yeah.
you don't get to choose your backstory, really. You roll some dice, and that decides what your
Yeah.
Yes, he uses
what
he uses
where you're
tables.
from, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Meaning that's the interesting. Meaning some play styles you have like
Mandy, you're
player, you
next.
should come
Sorry.
up with all that cool
Okay.
stuff. And in some campaigns with some, then it's all randomness. For instance, like we used to back in old school, we simply you roll 3d6, so you might have a strength of 4 or a dexterity of 6. Or something. So you had always had at least one ability that was like really low, 8 or lower. So that was when we started getting into 3rd edition and point buying. It was like, oh, I can have like 8 or higher in almost everything. That was like, wow, we felt like superheroes for several years. So that's how hard and gritty you want the game. That is kind of, yeah. It's important. Meaning, do you like play? Meaning, old school is supposed to be gritty in a lot of, at least the modern take of old school, but it was gritty back in the day too. Really, really gritty.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. So is that
Absolutely,
something
Anna.
you would embrace now, like Shadow Dark, 6 hit points or 3 hit points and 2 hits you're dead kind of game?
I got hit by a dart and I'm dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mandy.
I-
You're gonna say
I saw one. It was called Folk Heroes. I had read it, which I thought was really interesting. And basically, like the DM makes some terrible situation happen in a town that there's no way that as people you'll survive. It's highly recommended with drinks because of the fact that tons of people
Yep.
you're gonna die. But the principle of it is that you sit there and you go, "I'm the baker in the town," and then you make a quick joke of who it is, and then you run up to try to solve the problem. You're gonna die. And
Yep.
so everyone piles on and you make new ones as it goes along, and whoever you happen to keep alive to come out of that situation is who you play.
All right, so
What is it called?
It was called Folk Hero. It was when I had read it. I don't know. I could search for it, but it was pretty cool in the premise of building, because that solves the different races and stuff. You're like, oh, I'm an orc that works as a blacksmith, and then I'm gonna run into the fight. So you're just making it up as you go.
like
but
that.
then
I like that idea of like playing in like a session 0, or like where you're playing these level 0 characters who are going to die.
Yeah.
And then you roll up actual heroes who come in afterwards and see the devastation, and you see like the little bits and pieces of your old characters.
That's like
Bits and pieces, literally, of your old
Oh my
characters
gosh.
It's
or
like
their old
DC's
lives.
Yeah, like DCC Dungeon Crawl Classics, where you have like 4 or 5 characters. You have like a funnel, and then you
A
see which
funnel.
ones survive, and
Yeah.
that becomes your real character. That's another way of doing it. But one thing that I try to emphasize there, I've done this in 3 different games, campaigns. I've run 0 level characters and started them from the gritty bottom, so to speak. And what I try to emphasize is that it's a different mindset. It's like a pre-campaign. It's regular sessions. So it's not session 01, meaning in the last Shieldlands we ran like 15 sessions before, or like something like that before they hit level 1, or 8 or 10 or something like that. And the mindset I want the players to have is like, you need to start thinking about everything has consequences. Try and stay alive is the only thing. Killing things and doing things, meaning flee, stay low, don't get into trouble. That's the only thing. But I also want to build up that tension. So when you reach up, oh, that's that asshole we had in first. We are going to nail this guy. You build these things, and then after session 15, the murder hobo comes forward, so to speak, and it can feel good to come back to that village, and these Ayusian clerics still run the show, and we are going to tell them and chase them out of the village or kill them outright, so to speak. So I think if you have a more long-term idea for long-term campaigns, I think it can work really well. For short-term, skip that and go to a third level or something right away, so to speak. But for long-term campaign, I think it could be a great way of playing your full backstory rather than having them written down on paper.
I also
it really gets the buy-in from players.
Yeah, exactly. If you have that, but it requires a heck of a lot of work from the DM in order to build, because you need to build like a believable universe. Because you can't go on a quest or anything. You have to really just survive and thrive for a session or two. And then soon they get bored and get scared and whatever. That's when now you pass that and you solved it and you become level up. Or you get them stuff, meaning equipment can be really cool because that could give you things. The magic sword is worth a lot when you're
I'll say
zero
this
level.
about the 0 level idea.
Yeah?
With the style that I play and the stupid West March's name, because it's a pool of characters. For example, I have 4 members of Armed and Dangerous in for Thursday, right? Can't get 6 anytime in the next 2 months. It just doesn't work with schedules, right? I just can't do it. So I'm gonna have 4 characters in. If you have a 0 level thing, you got to have them all, and you got to play week after week after week after week with that group. Right? It's like the old style. It's like the old style.
They can be 0 level like a session or two, and then their first level, and then it can go quick, and it can also go really quickly at that level because they can.
But how many? You said a couple sessions. How often do I have all the same players for a couple of sessions?
That is the thing. Exactly. That's the thing. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's great for home game when you play every week or two or something like that with the same players.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. It's tough for me just because of the pool. I'm doing my best to get as many players together as I can each game. Right? Try to schedule out as far as I can, and
and it also ties into where is the sweet spot, and the sweet spot is both playstyle, but especially rule sets. Meaning each rule set usually come with a sweet spot. For some rule sets, it's like first level to 8 to 9, and then they start. Most rule sets have a tendency of breaking down once you reach a certain high level enough. Some rule sets are kind of boring until you reach like third or fourth level, so there I think it's important the rule set should set, meaning Shadow Dark is kind of built for this type of play from the get-go, so to speak.
All right, so
hey, Jake, can I ask a real quick question before I bounce?
Yes,
because I got to roll in a few minutes, and it's really for the newer players into your campaign work, because I've been around now for 4 or 5 years, and I'm an old school guy, and I'm an older guy. Gender neutral, older player. How, to all of you who are playing in Jay's campaign, how do you feel about the rule set, and how is it playing with old people like us? I mean, what is your reflection in playing with us in terms of bridging that kind of generational divide? I'd just be curious because we never really have these conversations before or after games.
That ties into Grim
Good.
I was just going to say that ties into the question that I saw Grim Grix has put
those
in.
that have played different editions, what is one thing you have learned and like about this and played here? So you can answer both those. So well, great question, Curtis. So who's answering that?
So at least for me, it's I mean, I've been playing for 21 years.
See, there you go.
So I got used to playing with a bunch of different types of people. Like when I first started playing, it was just me and a bunch of other 12, 13-year-olds from middle school playing 3.5 in a basement at a game store. But I made friends with the people at the game store, and so then I started playing with the second game that I played. The DM was like 20 years older than I was, and he, again, it started with the original like white box. Like, so for me, there was no weirdness to any sort of divide or getting used to it, just because I have always been used to I've always been an other in a group where like everything is different anyway.
Right.
Because we all have a common hobby. We all have a common ground that we just enjoy.
It's still ironic that I get
As far as what I like.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. As far as what I like about playing, and the thing I like most about Jay's style is just the speed at which combat happens.
Try and move it along.
Effective gaming, so to speak. Yep.
Try to move it along. Don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I could ever play fifth on a regular basis. Just drags out. And third.
I think I've only played for like 5.5 years in total. But started as 5e player and then now getting a chance to play older editions, which I love. I think that the later editions made me look at gaps, and there are a lot of flaws within those systems. And looking at those, you go, well, how was it in older editions? And then I'm like, oh, they had it right. And that makes more sense, or the dynamic and the build. So it did draw me back to enjoy that a lot more. So getting an opportunity to play in those kinds of games is great. But as far as playing with older people, I have a great time. I don't have any problems with playing.
And
with
you also
anybody.
met a lot of us jackasses too at
Hey,
DairyCon. So
be nice to my friends. All right. No, but realistically, I think there's nothing wrong with playing with people that know. Like, there are some places where people get frustrated in playing with people who know their shit, frankly put. But people that know what they're doing, have a passion for what they're doing, care about Greyhawk, which I think is something that is beautiful about Greyhawk that does set it apart from other settings and other editions, is that there's such a love for it, and what it is, it's truly has a community. Like, it's really, really cool. So getting a chance to play that and seeing that difference from what is 5e into this is really, really cool for me.
Awesome.
And when I say jackass, I don't mean Rob. Rob's really nice, not me. So I get that.
For me, it's I started playing in 2020 because I remember I was like a teenager or like in my 20s, and my friends would be like, "Hey, you want to play D&D?" And I was like, "I'm not playing that nerd shit with you guys. Fuck off." And then 2020 happened, obviously. And I started playing. Duff was my DM.
Duff. Yep.
So I'm used to like the old school style DMing. That was what I got into, like got me into it, got me into D&D, got me into TTRPGs. So I've always known that side of like D&D. Even though we did play 5e, we did play 5th edition. I feel like Duff was a very old school DM in how he actually conducted the game, even though we were playing 5e. So, and then obviously like I started playing with like Jay, like not even a year after on this channel. So I feel like that was like my introduction to a lot of D&D. So I was already kind of into it. And obviously like I've played like other editions, I've played other systems and everything. And I think each system has its own high points and parts where you enjoy this certain aspect of a system. But I love the crunchiness of old school. I like the fact that, like Amanda said, where things just go, they're moving. It's moving. It's not like a slog. And that's like with like 5e, it's so much of a slog with combat. That was like my biggest gripe with 5e combat is like, oh my God, can this fucking end, please?
Yeah.
And I like that part with playing with old school people of, we got to keep it moving. We have it like, and thinking about strategy is another thing. With like 5e, you don't really have to strategize a whole lot. You can kind of just point a spell somewhere and it's probably going to work out for you. But with like old school, you have to like actually think about it. And I enjoy that aspect of it. It makes me like, think.
terrain
Yeah, terrain.
bottlenecks.
Yeah.
Water, those water bridges over top and all. I love setting. I split the party yesterday in 5 different directions.
Hmm.
I like doing that. I think that changes the dynamic of the combat. You're right. I appreciate that. That's very kind words. Korg,
Hello.
coming
Hello,
on, man.
Korg.
Hello, Korg. Goodbye,
Hi.
Korg. I gotta go. I'm sorry. I gotta
Bye,
go.
Curtis.
I know you got.
I gotta pick up dinner for
Curtis, I
Mrs.
just
C.
got
So
here. What are you
I,
doing?
dude,
Leaving us.
I know.
I get it. It's
know.
me. I get it. It's me. I understand.
You're the problem, Korg.
Yeah,
You missed him.
always.
Mysterious Tim, Korg. So yes, yeah.
Yeah, you missed him too, which, another lunatic is going to leave right now. So, guys, thank you so much.
All right,
Always a
man.
pleasure.
Talk to you during
Yeah,
the
Thank
week.
you
see
for
ya.
hanging out.
Happy Mother's
All right, I'll talk to you
Day.
guys later. Bye.
Anyone else want to answer that question on the elder person? I mean, I am old as dirt, right? I'm
No.
old. I'm an
No.
old dude.
Oh, you're younger than me, so don't worry. Yeah.
I grew up with people that were in the Depression. Like that is my life. Like I lived and took care of my grandparents. So like I didn't actually, and I had no cousins or anything like that. So I pretty much was like 85 when I was 10.
Got it.
So it doesn't bother me at all.
Good.
But I
Diana's actually older than all of you.
probably
Mentally.
Not me. Yeah.
Well,
1,000-year
I'm
elf
kind
man
of a
over there.
12-year-old though too mentally. So like I don't know.
It's a weird dichotomy.
It flipped
Yeah, we're
back
kind
and
of
forth.
everywhere. It depends on the day that ends with Y. I don't know.
Do
But
want
yeah,
to add as a caveat on, because I know between what I had said about combat being quicker and what Myriad had mentioned, it sounds maybe like we're talking down about 5e a bit, and I don't want it to come off that way because I do have a fondness for 5e. I played for quite some time, and I think with the right people and the right table, combat's really not that much of a problem. It's just like with any game, it has a lot to do with the players and the dynamic that they have. Like if they're comfortable with the character that they are playing and with people that they are playing with, I think it's going to go a lot smoother and a lot
think
quicker because they have
it's on the player to
ways.
know what their character can and cannot do a lot in 5e, and especially playing with Jay, where Jay knows the character. Jay can tell you, Jay can suggest to you like what he thinks you should do in the moment. Like I've asked Jay so many times, hey, I don't really know what I should do here. Is there anything you could suggest to me? And I feel like a lot of the times,
do
like
that.
with 5e DMs, it can be a little like, well, you should know your character. You should know what your character needs to do. So it's a lot of hemming and hawing.
Well,
I would say,
and it
like-
also comes down to like the DM makes the big difference too. But what were you about to say, Mandy? I'm sorry.
Oh, I would say a bigger piece. I mean, just a thought to kind of put in there in that kind of a realm. I agree. 5e is wonderful. I love it. But what I love about these earlier editions and what I've gotten to experience, what I think is great, is that when you go into these later editions, you think that there's so much individuality based off of species and those sorts of things. But when you go into these earlier editions, they are actually far more individualized when we have things like weapon speeds and those sorts of things.
Oh, there was a lot. Yep.
It actually cranks up what you can do with the character and also like magic items without having limitations on how many that you can have on a character. That gives
And
you so
buffs.
much yeah. Like you can crank these characters that, you could make 10 Voda-esque kind of characters, but they would all be individually totally different how they play beautifully. And so I think that is something that I think is really cool.
It's a paladin.
Look, I think that it also is over time you get, like, for me, I get to know what I wanted to do as a DM and what I didn't want to do as a DM. What I wanted to do as a DM was customize a lot. Because one, he's not, we all went over this, one, he's not perfect, two, he's not perfect. But there's a happy medium in between. So Korg, introduce yourself, man.
Hi, my name is Korg the Mighty. I sometime live in the walls of Jay's Zoom calls and pop in every so often to terrorize the populace on this channel. That is my main gimmick. I play a mad monk, I play a very old necromancer, and I'm here to have a good time.
You got 4 characters. Yes.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we got Kane on the screen right now.
The most.
Go away, Kane. Nobody likes you. And then we also got Barlow, my little halfling druid thief.
Yes, he's not going to. And if Barlow was there, he won't be happy either as the adventures start going back to Happy Springs.
Things are
yes.
going to happen in Happy Springs.
Yay. Why
I'm
can't
so
we
glad I'm
just
gonna be
let
a part
Happy
of
Springs
that.
be happy?
Because the mongrels of the putrid tongue just can't.
So what you're
Of
saying, Happy
course
Springs
they
Eternal doesn't? What?
For it's an armed and dangerous first time against the mongrels coming up. Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys get to have fun.
I'm gonna steal their teeth.
Yeah, maybe that's a good thing. Maybe you'll be able to.
So, like
Well,
reverse
their
you know
tongues,
them.
I feel like that might
Thinking
be a
about it.
more personal offense to them.
All right, so this is going to be a tough question. A class or a play style character that you haven't done yet that maybe you want to do in the future. I know yours there. Well, you told me because he's not here. He's probably not watching, so you probably give yours away, Amanda. Or you want to keep it secret?
No, I'll talk about it. I am actually in the process of putting together I'm not going to go into detail, but I'm in the process of putting together a human thief illusionist.
Dual class.
I'm very excited to get into an illusionist.
This just makes me
So.
think of Guild Wars. I'm like, what?
For a specific purpose.
For a very specific purpose. Her name is Helena, and I will not say the last
Are you
name because
Chris
that'll give
Angel?
away the purpose.
Yeah.
No,
We can't go into the secret.
I cannot.
I think I also want to do like a magic user. I haven't done like a straight like magic user.
Yeah.
Like
Straight
I
I do also want to check out a druid at some point because I do have quite a love for druids.
Yep.
But
so with straight,
Rob knows what I want to do.
Notice that one thing there, the way the game system has evolved. Magic user on its own can be its own class in 1E, right? In my game, it tends to be the straight class. Just magic users are Greyhawk mages like Revelantar, elementalists, right, with blasting with spells. Shadow mages are always enhancing a rogue class, right? So you know about that. But like normally your mage has another class attached to it. It's just, but that doesn't mean you can't play a straight magic.
I just meant like magic user in general because I haven't done a magic user yet. I've done priest, I've done witch, I have like my fighter, but like I don't have like an actual like magic user that I've played.
Right. And they go up a lot quicker when they're single class.
elementalists are cool.
Yes, they are.
Delusionist. I think that was
Illusionists are cool too. Yeah.
What are
yeah,
like
but
the
delusionist. Delusionist is Cosmic Hobgoblin
like
in
an
chat. I think that was
elementalist.
awesome. Delusionist. You have to invent that.
Yeah,
That's a great one.
Well, I do have that class that got thrown out of playtest, Anna.
Uh-huh.
I can't do it. I
Why?
should have not even brought it up because I'm going to get in
No,
trouble.
okay, now I know which one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I won't bring it up.
It's not the delusionist though. Yeah.
No, it's not, but it's
No, but I
way
think the
worse.
delusionist is really cool.
Dominatrix? Is it a dominatrix?
Yeah, it's the dominatrix.
Yeah,
my
it's the dominatrix.
Yeah, I made
Yep.
it up. Well, yeah, it's
That's
I can't. It went off the rails.
Then you have to work a lifetime career at the Ticking Feather.
Jay would like to keep his Switch partner status.
I would do that so fast.
I know. It would go off the rails quickly.
So fast.
So, magic user. See, magic user here. It's elven. It's elven or human. Elven, half elven or human, right?
So
wild mage. Wild mage is a great one. I love.
Have you had a wild mage?
Yes, I
like
have.
recently.
But she's not going to be playing much. It was Darling's Ravelantar, not Ravelantar, Flavius, who that's how Rob's character, Silastar, became Selena. She wild surged, and a random person within 60 feet got sex changed. And it was him. And now he's a she.
It's her.
Yes. So,
yeah, no, I'm
wild mage. Elementalist. They got to be elementals and wild mages have to be straight class. Can't be
Neutral
So
multiple.
like
would
what
be.
like is it like the 4 elements? Is it like
6 elements.
So yeah, I was gonna say because Farah is
Quasi.
an elementalist. She's a quasi elementalist, so that's why she's the quasi is lightning and radiance
And
are what
magnetism
my
too.
spells are
And
based on.
magnetism.
And magnet. Well, I don't have any that are magnetism yet, so I don't know.
Yes, Tensor's Destructive Resonance would be one. So here's the Elementalist book. So in 2nd edition, you have the Elementalist in Tome of Magic. Air, Earth, Fire, Water. I hate the way it's set up. Oh, you can cast. So airs can't cast earths, but they can cast some fires and waters. And I'm like, well, they're
Can't
not
you
air
just be a
elementalists.
general elementalist? You can cast all the
Oh
elementals.
my God, no, Anna! Imagine that spell it.
Uh-huh.
See, I have to limit things.
But the general wizard can cast any spell. So
they
you meaning
can't.
you have someone who's even more general. So
They can't cast elementalist spells.
Actually, I want
A
to say I
general-
think it's
They can cast fireball.
Yeah.
I
They
think in
can't
the
cast-
explanation for elementalists, they
Yeah.
can only cast from one element because
Or-
the
and-
other elements,
Yes.
the other
yes.
elements, they have negative.
Right.
mo-
And that's the way I did it, and it works really well. They
So the
also-
elementalists have spells that the general wizard can't cast, but they're still
Correct.
arcane. Okay.
Correct. So
Well, you
here-
don't use arcane as a term, I guess, to limit spells.
Well, so for example, there are spells that elementalists can cast that are general mage, like
Mm-hmm.
shield, like no alignment, like mirror image, right? Like
so no alignment is an elementalist spell.
no, it's not. It's a
General mage that they can just have.
Ah,
a
got
cast.
you. It's like a
Right.
universalist in 3rd edition.
having
Right,
a general
right.
ed course?
So
Yeah.
now there are spells
Requirement.
that
Like
they
read
don't,
magic and stuff.
They don't get. For example, they will not. Let me quasi spells. Just the right list. Okay, here we go. Here's the quasi elementalist. All right, so let me explain. Yeah, so the it's a little off, but it's okay. There's a lot of spells here. This isn't their entire spell list. So, for example, this is all the spells in the
Alpha.
elementalist sphere they can cast. They can't cast Fireball. They can't cast Cone of Cold. They can't cast Dig. They can't, right? Because those are earths, whatever. They can't cast the para spells, but they get all these really cool spells. Like, look at all the alpha spells from your boy there, right, Anna? Like, look, all those spells that he has provided, Jason Nelson, from that Great Net spell book. I could create this class because of Jason's Great Net spell book, the spells he put in there. She used Alpha's Knight of the Leonids. Unfortunately, only got 2 of them the other day.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That shoots
And
meteors out of the sky.
Yeah, that was probably the least
Powerful.
impressive
Right.
of the ones that have cast for
Still
Alpha's
cool.
Night of the Leonids. Normally that one's pretty cool.
There are
But you say we can't use like Fireball, but realistically,
There's
Ball
other-
Lightning is basically a recap,
Right,
is a
right.
reskin.
Here's another one. Cone of Cold. Okay. Here's Cone of Lightning. Cone of Electricity. Great Net Spellbook. Guarantee it's a variation of Cone of Cold and Electricity, right? So there's like Burning Hands, there's Freezing Hands, there's Acid Hands. There's a lot of those that go off and on a tangent to they cross
The
over.
heck is Presper's Moonbow?
Well,
I
you have-
want to know what that
Yeah.
I know.
See, there's a lot of cool
You'll
stuff.
have to find out.
Presper's Moonbow packet spell.
What's the name?
Presper's
What's
Moonbow.
the name of
That's
this?
definitely Ed wrote that one. So and that's approved. Presper's Moonbow P.
Savage.
So when you
if
see
you
a
want
little
to
P,
let me
when
know
there's a
what
P
books
on
these
these
are.
sheets, I did this before there were PDFs, before there were book compilations. That's probably from I call it a packet spell. That's a photocopy out of a Dragon magazine. Like here, Lightning Curtain, there's another one, P. Lightning Cloak, P. So they probably are in that Wizard Spell Compendium 4 volume set, but it was so long ago that I just haven't changed it. And you can see there's a lot of cool spells. Here, look,
The one that I really want to know about is you've got one that says GS, which
Great Net
you said
Spellbook.
is
Yeah, what spell?
all right. Oh no, that spell book is the one that I'd want to look at.
Yes, the Great Net
because
Spellbook.
so I can know what to
Yeah.
expect from
It's from year
Farah as she.
2000. You can probably download it off the internet to this day. Great Net Spellbook. Yep.
Oh yeah, I
absolutely.
think it's still there. Yep.
Absolutely. And most of
I-
all those alpha
I might send
spells.
it to you. If I can.
yes, cool, Rob. If you want to Discord it,
Yeah,
that'd
we
be great.
can see.
Awesome.
Yeah. So there you go. That is
Anyway,
As
that
you
was
guys
me.
have
That was me
learned,
saying I
I
wanted to
like
play
to
either
read.
an elementalist or like a wild mage, probably.
yeah,
Just the
absolutely.
big tangent.
I
For,
think you
for me,
Yeah, and so there's 6 different types of elementalists. The one that I like that I'm trying to convince someone to play, Tim has it, and that is this, because I think the para elementalist.
I post a
Ah,
link to the the
thank
net
you.
spell books
Awesome.
and prayer book
There you go.
site
Thank you
where
very
they have
much, Anna.
mirrors. Yep.
Here
Yo!
are the para elementalist spell lists. Look, Ashen Buckler, Healing Touch of Salt, Irritating Dust, Mud Mold,
That's amazing.
Salty Wounds, Sharp.
I actually read about para elementalists while I was looking into potentially asking about other spells that certain
Yes.
characters could use.
So there's there's only 2 para elementalists in the campaign. They're both in Greyhawk City.
Ooh.
One of them's an NPC. She's in my kids group. She's actually the daughter of who's Kondratis Bubka, who is the key counter guy at the College of Magic in Greyhawk, and he's a kind of everyone hates his guts. His daughter Olga Bubka is a para elementalist, and she got kidnapped by a mercenary group, and they went and rescued her, and then she joined the group. So she's like a 7th level para elementalist now. Yeah. So there's some good spells. So it's ash, salt, lava, magma, ooze, all the crap that doesn't belong in any other elementalist category. So, like here, slimy blob of imprisonment. Yeah.
It's honestly, I'm gonna be real. This sounds like a Gianna character.
Now you guys could have 2 of them. I don't care if you have multiples in the same group. So yeah, but so there you go.
Oops,
Para
all
elemental.
I mean, I'm about to
Para-elementalists.
work on a 4th character already. I
Right,
should.
right. But
I mean, that's pirate elementalist, not para. Like,
Pirate
so
elementalists.
the most powerful
pirate.
out of all of them is the wild mage.
oh yeah.
Okay. As you've seen, there's a spell, and it's in Great Net Spellbook, and I approved it for some crazy reason. It's called Rodley's Wild Bolts. Hold on. Wild Mage spell list. All right. Here's the Wild Mage spell list. Notice how small it is. Now, there's a couple added in. I hand wrote them in. I maybe haven't updated it yet. They get general mage spells. So if it's in the Art Arcana, or it's a spell that a magic user can cast, they can cast that too. But their no spell percentage to put it in their spell book is real low. So it's real high. So it's like 90% to put one of these spells in, and then it's like 60. It's minus 20% off your no spell, or 25% to write it. It's like 50% chance you're going to screw it up. So you write off a scroll into your spell book, you may mess it up. Yeah, it's called Rodley's Wild Bolt, and that's the spell where the spellcaster does a die 3 per level of damage to themselves. They can add 1 point to it. Remember, every spell a wild mage casts, especially at 9th level, can surge up to 5 levels higher as a caster or 5 levels lower as a caster. So you may cast something at 14th level, you may cast something at 4th. Also, there's a 1 in 20 chance of that wild surge going off, and that's what happened. She Darling at Page actually wild surged 2 straight rounds, if Rob remembers, which had never happened before. It's a 1 in 20 chance of wild surging. And then there's a special table. Well, that's how Silasar became Selena. Yeah. So Raleigh's Wild Bolt will do die 3 plus 1. So say 9th level caster did on him or herself 25 points of damage. They don't have a lot of hit points to begin with. That damage gets shot out of their body at their target, 25 die 4. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Now,
I think that's when you just average, right?
Well, usually usually trying to kill a major character with it. So shield spell negates it. Minor globe negates it. Broach's shielding absorbs it, 1 point per, just like a magic missile. But other than that, you're doing about 60, 70 points of damage on someone. Yes, every point of damage you do to yourself You do die 4 damage to your target, and there's no save.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's the Wild Mage. They got some great spells. Here, this one is the best. Python's Hot Streak. This one here. So you cast it on a character. Usually, you say we cast on Kizara. First round Kizara, you got to hit in the first round. Say Kizara rolled a grand total of 23 on her die, and her target number was 18. Her next roll, she adds 5 to the die roll. Add all that. Boom, boom, boom. It gets up to like 30 plus 40 plus 50 plus 60. You never miss until you roll a 1 with that spell. Here's the thing. There's an automatic fumble at the very end of the spell. The last effect when the spell ends or when you roll a 1, you can't undo it. There's you're going to fumble at the very end of that hot streak. You're not going to miss. And it's like a round per level. So that could be 18 attacks. You're going to hit on all 18 of them. Yeah, it's a crazy spell. There's some great. Oh, what's up there, Jeff? Yes, you have to pair that with a healer. And that's what they were doing. He would cast off the wild bolt, and then Venerum Void would heal the character. Always worked that way. Yep. So, so it's a great spell.
I just looked up a thing that I would want to be, but I don't know if it would be doable.
What's that?
Well, there's a class in Final Fantasy Online.
What's it called? What's it do?
Astrologian.
Don't have any idea what it is. What's it do?
But I Googled because I was like, I wonder what I could turn it into. And I feel like this isn't a thing, but they say it's a thing. But they said the Stargazer kit for a cleric.
Well, there's a lot.
There's so many. That's why. So they're basically like a support-focused healer, but with tarot cards.
Got it. Understood.
Like I'm intrigued if AD&D or anything like that could.
Well, there's always things that can be melded into, because there are soothsayers and they're not special classes though, right? There's stuff like, as a matter of fact, in the original Ravenloft, the very beginning of the adventure starts with a soothsayer telling your fortune, saying you're going to die, Strahd's going to kill you, basically. So yeah. So there's a lot of things that could be added in. There are 43 specialty priest classes I have. You can look through all of them. I guarantee you're going to find a priest that you're going to like.
Yeah,
so,
for me, I was looking either a specialty priest, one of the specialty priests, or one of the specialized
like
fighter types.
Yeah.
Whether it be an Inquisitor, Undead Hunter, or one of those.
We have a very, very Tiffany!
Surprise!
Hello.
Woo!
Hello, everybody.
Awesome. Introduce yourself.
Oh, would it be a witch?
Hi, I am Tiffany Rose Nickel. I play Gemma Winchester, your mage thief, and Helia, who is our bounty hunter shadow mage.
Yes, absolutely. The question was if there was another class or race or whatever, what would you want to play? So, and Myriad said you want to play maybe an elementalist or a wild mage or something like that. So, yeah. But look at this list, everyone. As we went through it in our session zeros, it's
Rob. One day we'll work it out.
Yeah.
What I want to do so bad, so bad.
We can always sit down and hash some stuff out too.
It's hard though.
It is
because it's a pretty evil character that's not.
We have that with the witches already.
True.
We do have.
I don't know if I told you about it. I know I told Rob because I was like, "How do we do this?"
Yeah.
There are a couple of deities from Forgotten Realms that have cool spells that I want to eventually convince Jay to let me playtest a specialty priest of. But
you know, I have a priestess of Shares already, right?
That's not one of them.
I know. Just look up Shares.
All right, but I mean, I gave you 2 spells that were Saloon. You're like, Saloon's not in my thing, and I was like, okay.
Yes, but they may go into another deity.
And I gave you a spell of Lyra, and you said Lyra's not in my thing, and I said
it's not. And then, but I have to see if it goes into another specialty priest. For example,
wouldn't Saloon work for Sahanine Moonbow?
I don't have a priestess to say. I don't have a specialty priest to say Moonbow because no one's ever asked for one.
Oh.
That's normally how a priest gets that's normally how a specialty priest gets built. Hold on.
And this is when we ask. Please give
Where
us.
we ask. Aggressive.
Please give
But
us.
so Amanda, if
Yes.
we're looking for a second character in my game,
There you go. See?
Well, I was like, it would be
There you
cool
go.
to play a specialty
Oh.
priest bard who worships Lyra, who the mistress of rebels. I was like, that would be fun.
Oh yeah, I
And that
threw
may or
a-
may not that may
I
not be
threw one at
related to
Rob
the
that he didn't
deadly
know
dance
either.
spell.
I mean, look, check this list out. I mean, how many? I got 40,
Yeah.
42 or 43 of them.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, this.
You
look,
gotta get that number. You gotta get that
Talos!
number up by about 20, so it'll be a funny number.
look,
Y'all
I
need
have
Talos.
I have the
To be fair-
Stormlord. That's Talos.
I
from
love
Forgotten-
Talos.
Talos is chaotic evil, right? In Forgotten Realms. I turned it into a chaotic neutral deity because there's no god. There's no god of devastating storms in really Greyhawk. There's a couple, but Sharis. That's the goddess of debauchery.
To
I
be
want
fair, the
out.
first specialty priest that I played, Sandra, the specialty priest
For anybody
of
who's been to Shresh's
Tritherion
Caress.
/
Tritherion
Ranger.
is such an awesome deity.
When I told you that was what I was thinking, you were like, "Do you have
Yeah.
Jay?"
Alice
Like
Trey?
we're chatting, and he's just like, "Do you understand that you just explained one of
The greatest
my
NPC.
favorite
Yeah,
random
NPCs.
NPCs that in the Greyhawk
Yeah, Lysandra is
realm?" And I was like,
Lysandra is Bladestorm almost.
Mm.
Bladestorm is an NPC from the Wild Coast, written by Carl Sargent. She is a cleric ranger, specialty priest of Tritherion, fights longsword, and is devastatingly awful to her enemies. She's pure chaotic good. So, like the story goes in Narwhal, they all made fun of her because she's short, 5'2", half elf, and they're all made fun of her. And they're like, "All right, bring back, take care of this bandit group for us." And then a week later, she comes back with a bag filled with all their heads, dumps it in front of them, and goes, "Is this good enough for you?"
Oh, I
Hell
like
yeah.
him. Yeah.
Yeah. So Lysandra's got the perfect role model. It's great. It's perfect.
We need our idols. We need people to look
absolutely.
up to, inspire to. Yeah.
I was like, she was explaining. I was like, this is the perfect character. This is a perfect to have it in my campaign to have
Amanda.
a player character in that. Yeah.
You know what this means now? You need a bag of heads of your enemies.
Someone took
bag
a
of
head.
heads.
Who took the head Thursday? Someone took a head.
Oh.
well, I was still carrying around the head. Last check, I still had a head from.
Who took the lie head? Oh, that was Gemma. Gemma, you stole the lie head from.
Yeah,
2 weeks
I was
ago.
like,
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you took the lie
I think
head.
Tiffany did.
Most
I did.
characters are supposed to have a head. At
Yeah,
least.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
At least
Anna,
one.
It's
you
easy. Yeah, it's easier that
remember
way.
how
Yeah.
There's a
the
bonus.
old Picts would take heads and dump them in line and throw them at their enemies? Right?
Uh-oh.
Picts.
Oh, I Gom
Yeah.
did that. The one adventure he took the 3 heads and threw them at
Yeah.
what do you call it? At what's his
absolutely.
name? Thunderlips.
Thunderlips, yes. So same Moonbow is especially priest in Forgotten Realm demi deities.
Oh, thunder.
The Star Singer,
You-
Hells or half elves. I know, but Dale, I don't like the premise of saying Moonbow because I hate the Moonbow. I hate that. Oh, the elves are going to go off to Lenlikofkin's lands. I can't stand it.
What if then don't use that portion of it?
Exactly, Jay. You don't have to.
Holy, you throwing out the baby with the bathwater, Jay.
I understand
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
I understand that, but
Yeah.
I have.
It's like hating your hobby. That doesn't really cut it.
I
You don't have
understand
to
that.
do it. It's like that's the
But
It never occurred to me when I created the specialty priest that they were ever going to go wandering off to some other isle.
I
'cause-
understand that.
It's like you hate other rule systems that you don't play. Meaning, don't play them. It's that simple.
Jay, would
Yeah.
you allow a Leviatar priestess or priest?
No way in hell.
Come on, Jay.
Why?
No.
You have the Leviatar
Come on,
god.
Jay.
Oh my
Jay,
god.
it's, sometimes you have to
Come on,
explore
Jay.
things that scare you. Okay.
Okay, so by the way, the Dark Brotherhood, my evil antithesis organization in the Sus Forest.
Mhm.
Their main deity is Leviatar.
Mhm.
Hey,
Okay.
come on, Jay.
It's a very
I
cool
think that
name.
would be a really fun character to play.
Yeah. Jay, you
I'm
have an
reformed.
opportunity. You have an opportunity to basically make the Dark
Reformed.
Avengers.
Did
Jay,
Gemma
you need to run
reform
an evil campaign here.
need to
It
do
sounds
that.
like
Exactly.
it. Yep.
campaigns. No.
An
What if you did like an
anti-party.
evil? What if you did an evil campaign with like the same players who are then combating their own other characters?
Yeah.
Oh my
Mhm.
God.
Yeah,
yes.
God.
Oh,
You
Get
get a
it,
chance to
priest.
kill yourself.
A
But they
priest
don't
of
know. They don't know how
Pythagorean
it'll
going
impact
after.
them.
Hold on. On that thought, Myriad, that could be a super cool like alternate universe, let's say,
Yes.
one shot to do during the 24-hour stream.
Yes.
no, during the
Mhm.
24-hour stream.
When Jay gets tired enough, like
L-
4 o'clock
no,
in the
no.
morning,
He'll allow it.
when I
He'll
gotta
allow
wear
it.
'em
logged
down.
in, and yeah.
You're going to be playing with the ever mysterious Tim, and if you're going to be screwing around with evil during that, it's going to go bad, right? Tim,
Or
Curtis, and Brett.
great.
Right. I will promise for the group. We can do an alternate world evil adventure with these characters made up at a future point. I will
Evil
commit
twin.
to that. Okay. Because I know how awful it's going to go off the rails. I mean, but that's okay. It's an experience. So I will commit to that.
Let me self-flagellate on stream, Jay.
Yeah. Yes. I mean, it would be like, Leviator is one of the worst deities. I mean, Leviator makes Ayuz look like a little bitch. Okay.
Mm.
All right. She does. I mean,
Maiden
she's
of Pain.
the maiden of pain. It does not get more evil, and
Gemma
than her.
can't die.
So that's see what the stars are. That means they're NPC only.
Aw, come
Mm-mm.
on.
Mm-mm.
I think it would be fun if like we did like a little one shot with these characters, not even just like an alternate universe. Like we did a little one shot with these characters where
okay.
like things spiral and then other
Yeah.
PCs have to deal with it eventually.
Yeah, we make our own
I
problem.
was saying alternate
Yeah.
universe on the topic of us playing as the evil characters fighting our normal player characters.
I will. After all the craziness happens, because we all know May, June, and the beginning of July is
We're
nuts.
stressing him
Yep.
out.
Right after that, because Tiffany, myself, and Ed still got to figure out a date to do the fundraiser game.
Yeah.
After that, I promised we could do up a one-shot evil adventure.
Somebody clip that.
Yeah, no. I'm
We'll let that-
guaranteeing it.
Future
right
evidence.
there.
Jay is
Okay?
Bring
good
it
for
before
his
the court.
word.
I'm
And
good for
get
my
off my-
word.
Oh.
Yeah, go ahead, Anna.
I was going to say, get off my mech cloud. You're right. Yep.
Yeah,
I agree with him.
Yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
I agree.
Yeah, just,
Yep. He's very much described that way in the Gord books.
right. Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
But like
Very
yeah.
much in the Gord books.
mean-
He's yep.
But I have created some priests that are on the edge. Like the Stormlord is one of the best ones I've ever made.
Love
It's
Talos.
freaking unbelievable. That is a great and character neutral all the way. Like what's another one good? Like we all know Eric Mona plays the best character ever in the campaign.
Oh
and
God!
that is
Wow.
Of Ralashaz.
Yep.
The god of bad luck, right?
Mhm.
That's
And he used the
Kazar's
last
deity
spell
now.
at the last minute
Yes, it
to
is.
steal the.
Yeah, you
Oh,
were
that was so
converted.
good. Yep.
Yeah,
I got
absolutely.
converted to Ralashaz.
You did, because he did your wedding ceremony.
Yep.
So
Ooh.
yes. Shouldn't have. Well, I don't know if I should have brought that up or not, but
Well, we're divorced now. It's fine.
yeah.
As is what Ralashaz would want.
Oh yeah, he wants.
So giveth and he taketh.
Yeah. Exactly.
So-
Yeah.
So Jay, I had mentioned that
There are
I
options.
picked up a mini as a gift for you that I'm going to give you
Awesome.
on the
Oh
Thursday.
yeah, did you
that I
find
come down.
one?
And so, well, I mean, one for Farah, but I found another one that I'm giving to Jay. That's different, and it's actually
Awesome.
I saw the mini and I immediately had like an idea for a campaign that we could do. And I wanted to chat with you about it because I don't know if it's anything similar to what you've done before.
All right, so
But
we'll
I
talk
saw
about
the
it in
mini and I
person.
was like, the character just looked so cool, and I
Yeah.
just immediately had this
Yeah.
view.
You could kill a whole bunch of Uru Uliks because they'll just get raised anyway. That's funny, Dale.
Yeah.
Not if there's nothing
No
left of them.
consequences.
Disintegrate them.
Yeah,
Look,
so what's Saxon?
The Saxon is the Foot Knight. It is a version of the Cavalier, but not the
Mhm.
shitty Cavalier from Arcana from Dragon 72. So a foot, and this is every character I make, every class I make has one thing that no other classes have. And this class, the Foot Knight Saxon, um, can double specialize with pole arms and two-handed swords. So where Kazara is only +1/+2 with her siege mace because she's a fighter, because it's a two-handed weapon, she can't get double specialization, or she'd be even more nasty. If she was a Saxon, a foot, she could, right? They also they also have a bleeding wounds effect attack. Basically, they are leading foot the troops. You know, they're troop leaders, usually from not a noble background, but they're based on the Cavalier. So yes, yep. Bill the Master Crafter helped me flesh this out. Yep. It's one of those. I'm like, does it fit in the games? I mean, I'll let someone play it, of course. You know, but yeah. So, but
Jay, I will say, answering the previous question,
Yep.
of
What's
what character class we want to play, the next one that I'm probably gonna pitch to you, if I get an opportunity to make a new character,
course you
will
will.
be an Inquisitor. I
Yes.
feel like that would be interesting.
Yes.
Cool.
The Inquisitor. Now
Hell yeah.
you've already come across a regular paladin, all of you.
Mhm.
You've come
Yep.
across the Undead Hunter because Carly. I used Carly just a couple of adventures ago. The Inquisitor is, and I wish. Now it's my makeup, but it originally appears in Baldur's Gate 2.
Love
Right.
it.
So the Inquisitor, Keldor and Firecam is Inquisitor. Let's see, I actually have that, and it's in the Earth Journal. It's actually published. Inquisitor class. The Inquisitor is a subclass of Paladin, but they could be lawful good, lawful neutral, lawful evil.
Exactly.
Not player characters, guy. I know, unless you want to do the evil group and play one, yes. They get look, dispel. They do detect lie, dispel magic at double level. True sight. True sight.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Or
thinking
come to the
that
dark side.
I got to play
Exactly.
somebody's character Inquisitor during Founders and Legends.
I'll bring up
Oh,
maybe
you did. Yeah.
The
Goddess.
Thariston game.
Yeah. Who was it? Oh, Tom's Inquisitor.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
was
no,
he was
Inquisitor, like I said, for me, it'd be either one of the specialty priests or one of the specialty warriors, like
See if I can
Inquisitor,
find the
Undead
link.
Hunter, whatever.
Yeah, so
Shield
there's
thing.
three different types of paladins. Standard paladin, and there's all different variations. Undead Hunter, Inquisitor. They're the multiples.
I would want to play the Inquisitor like a 1920s noir detective, and just like complete spider noir energy from Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah,
for
see, that'd
anybody
be
who's
cool.
seen it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Heck yeah.
I feel like that'd be very fun.
It would. It would be.
Mhm.
It would be. It could be a, you could be a one that's really just, needs to get the information, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
And I
That'd be
always
cool.
talk about the rain for whatever reason.
That's awesome.
Yeah, smoke always tastes good after a solved investigation.
I'm gonna put on the most grizzled voice that I have.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smoke an entire pack before each session, like just to get in the mood of it.
So,
I'm gonna get like a
Perfect.
trilby hat to wear during the
what's
sessions.
the goddess of wedding planners?
Yeah, it's Mirrors.
Mirrors.
Oh.
Mirror is which one is the one that Doug Nickel not Doug Nickel Doug Niles made and then won? That's
Oh, Marika.
Marika. Okay, that's a different
Yep.
one.
Oh, Marika. How you pronounce it? Yep.
America.
Yeah, Marika.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. There you
Yeah,
go.
no, the wedding planner is what she's playing in my game.
I thought wasn't someone going to do one of the Sword Lord Kellenan? Could have sworn
Not
we got-
me.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So there you go. There's a whole bunch of different ones. Jormy, Mitchell Sharp is a beast of Jormy. That's the god.
Every time you say Jormy, I think you're saying Jeremy. It makes it funnier.
Jormy. That's
Jeremy with that.
That's my
with
South
a
Jersey
speech
slurring.
impediment.
That's my South Jersey slang. So there you go. So you
No,
have-
it's literally just because it's so close to Jeremy that I'm like.
By the way, a
Jeremy.
lot of these,
Yeah,
a lot of these have tildes next to them. We're going to discuss it before I'm going to let you
Incantatrix.
just outright. What the Incantatrix is a Ed Greenwood creation.
My bad.
That steals spells. It's a very weak caster. Normally I allow it in a dual class format. I've had 3 in 40 years. One of them's an NPC. In fact, the Farah miniature her name's Florentia. That's an incantatrix. She's in the Vespi Forest right now with the red hair.
Said they steal spells?
Yeah, they can steal spells, but at higher levels. They can steal spells off of other casters. Yeah. They can also steal charges, just like that Goth did the
Just
other
like
night.
yep.
Yeah, they can do
Cool.
things like that, but they're really, really weak. Like they can do most of their spells are like the witch. They can enhance other people's spells.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Is there any
Gotcha.
limit to the spells that they can steal? Like,
No. So here, it is a Dragon Magazine article written by Ed. Let me go here. Here's my look. I'm ready with all this stuff tonight.
yeah.
There's the witch, the original witch. It's here, incantatrix. In fact, the crazy Bill, that was his last character before he stopped playing. He had a fighter, incantator. There's the Deathmaster. That's NPC only. What the hell is it? I know it's in here.
It's hiding.
Here it is. The enchanting incantatrix by Ed Greenwood. A spell shielding, spell stealing NPC class. All right, and that
So like the alchemist, which is also an NPC class only.
Yeah, that alchemist is not that alchemist will never be a D&D class. It just doesn't make sense. We have the maester that can do alchemy too now. So that's October of '84, whatever dragon number that is. October of '84, you can find it. But like all the spells are enhancement spells. They have Dimension Door, Globe of Vulnerability. There's no damaging spells on here. Haste, slow.
No.
They have a lot of clerical spells.
So it's a true support character.
It's a true support character. Yeah.
I feel like that'd be
Which
so
can
hard
be
for me.
fun in the right
I mean, I think even with like Voda, where Voda has a lot of like buff and debuff spells, and there's been times where I can't do anything but debuff or buff.
Yeah, especially against
and like you have to be
demons.
okay with that.
Right, against demons, yeah.
Mhm.
You know,
That's why I want to play like the Astrologian like hardcore, because I'm like, I've never played such a support character. But I'm like,
It's
what would
fun
I
though.
do?
It's fun because it can really make or break an entire like
Yep, they are a true
combat.
support class, absolutely.
That's why with Farah, who I mean, like literally has, I think, one actual spell that could be used to support versus all of her spells are damage. Like she doesn't now she can heal because of the ring of spell storing she's got. But other than that, it was just she'll deal damage and that's about it. And so that's why when I was looking at the spells that I could use, I had to give a range because I was like, do I want to add something else in here that can be that'll be another spell that'll do damage, or do I want something that I can use as a support, such as like neutralize poison or something?
So note the following. I want you all to experience the game and enjoy and ask questions. I mean, I get Amanda sends me stuff daily. Right, so which is okay.
Yeah, of course she does.
Yeah, which is okay. But like, I want you to,
I'm a studious player, Jay.
I won't say no, but I'll say, but how about this? If something just, you know what I mean? I always want that to happen. All right, so I've been reaching out to a couple other new players. We may have a couple. So what level do you suggest I start if I do a new group at? 3rd, 4th?
10.
No.
Throw them in the
Full
deep end.
send it.
I feel like 4th.
Just like the last group. Okay.
I think 4th. 4th is what we started.
Anna, what are your thoughts on that?
Armed and Dangerous started.
The longer you
right?
aim to run the campaign, the lower level you should start at. That's my general advice. If you plan to have like a one shot, start in the sweet spot, like 5-7 or something like that, when it's really fun. If you want to play, this is going to be a long-term campaign where we play for years. Start at 1st level or even 0 level, so you get as much of the backstory into the game as possible. That's my general advice.
True.
Yeah.
If you're playing with the same group every week.
Yeah, exactly. Meaning the long-term campaign, so to speak. For your long-term home game, this is going to be our forever game. Of
Right.
course, you start as low as possible, so to speak.
Mm.
And then if it's just a one-shot, we're going to have fun. Start where you think the sweet spot is for the type of story you want to tell. It can be depending on the rule system, depending on the style of game. So anything from like 3rd, 4th level, maybe up to 10th level or something, but really high-level play. And also the amount of the type of players. Do you have? We got to do a special game for people that played with for
Oh my
years.
God, it's almost
Go
9
high
o'clock.
level epic. And
Mandy,
and
aren't you
if you have like people you don't
yeah.
know that you're just gonna run at a convention or whatever, run a safe bet. 3rd, 4th level or something is enough. They
You can run a
they
little
can
late.
tackle a little bit
Oh,
of
you gotta go,
whatever,
you gotta
so
go.
to speak. Yeah.
All right. So, an example. Ed's been playing my game for 5 years now.
Yeah.
Okay. Revelancer started at 5th. He's 9th. That's it. He's gone up 4 levels in 5 years.
Mhm.
And he plays every couple months, right? So he probably plays
Yeah.
4 to 5 times a year, right? And so just think about that on level. You guys know my speed. So like
Yeah.
Aurelia's going up 1 level, right? Gemma's gone up.
2 now.
Yeah, you're right. You're 6. Yeah, Gemma's gone up to 1 level each. Poppy, 2 level, 1.5 levels.
I'm gonna
but
get a wyvern
look at that.
soon.
This is all the characters for all of you here, plus Brett and Curtis. That's. I mean, look at this. It's
So much.
yeah. That's just your characters. And I want to just say thank you. Thank you for
Aw.
playing and enjoying.
Thanks for
Thanks for
having
having
us.
us.
Should I
Thank
start
you,
giving
yeah.
Jay 4 specials a stream or lower it to 1? 4.
Oh,
4. I
no.
got my ass kicked yesterday morning because of the specials.
No.
I had
Maybe
them
that's so
Not
many.
too bad.
I had them
Yeah, I was
close.
gonna say Mandy had so many.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was shockingly
Yeah,
stacked in that situation.
Mandy got 6 and everyone else had 2.
Yeah.
Right? So like but
Ooh.
yeah.
I like what Dad Sadness asked.
That sadness
Which
posted
was?
one. Do you have actual pet classes? Druid Ranger Charm Shaping better than regular Iron? No, that's more of a 5th edition thing. I
Okay.
will allow animal. So I look at it this way: animal companions, and Korg has Maram has Fred, right?
Yeah.
Animals have red shirts on all the time.
Oh shit.
You don't bring them with you anywhere that might be
Nope.
dangerous because Jay will kill them.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mean.
no, it's not mean. If
Mean.
if there's a fox running around and the party gets hit with a fireball, the fox is going to die.
He
I'm
about
doing
did
you-
in his very first adventure,
Yeah, I'm doing
which
you
is why
guys
I
a
didn't bring him
favor.
again.
Yeah.
Now Maram's necromancer, it doesn't matter. He's animating dead animals and he's bringing them
True.
along. He's giving them
Gary
meat.
Go
They're
Gaxes.
alive to me, Jay.
Yeah, exactly.
I learned that
And that's
lesson
what
from
matters.
Duff not to ever have a pet because he targets the pets.
Yeah, it's just gonna happen. It's just and I don't want you to get attached to them and then they die. I mean,
Yeah, so
He's doing you a
You
kindness.
solve that by killing them early, so
So-
the pain is less, so
On-
to speak. Yeah. Mhm.
On that note,
Amanda had
Savage
an
had a
owl.
question
Yep.
that said,
What's
"What's
everyone's
I
everyone's
gotta
favorite
get
moment?"
going.
Mandy, thanks. Thanks a
No
lot.
problem. Thank you
Mandy.
guys.
Bye,
I appreciate
Mandy.
it.
Have a good
Catch y'all
night.
later.
See ya. Yeah, Mandy's got a stream.
So his question: what is everyone's favorite moment that another character in your games had? So for me, it actually is about Korg's character that had brought back Ernest Hemingway. That was probably one of my favorite moments.
The necromancer.
Yeah,
That was amazing. Yes.
Yeah,
Ernest
it's a lot of
Hemingway.
fun. It's a lot of fun.
What was the name of the initial Jay? What was the name that got the bone baddies named? Was it a ram
No, it
or
was
something like that?
so there was a ram, there was a horse. Very first adventure was
Yeah.
a horse you animated.
Was
Right?
a
You found the
horse?
thing with just barely any flesh on it. It was a skeleton of a horse and you animated it.
Yeah,
Hell
I'm trying to remember what I named it because everybody liked that one, and
Yeah.
I'm blanking on it. I have it written somewhere,
Yeah.
but no.
Yeah. You've animated smaller things too. So
Mhm.
yeah.
I animated a gopher that
that's right.
intimidated enemies by whistling.
Yep. Yeah, see, I'm about having the fun. We'll see. We're gonna see how the evil thing's gonna work out. I guarantee you'll be like, "Ah, this is a little."
Fun.
It's
Are you
fun.
joking?
No, it's fun for.
You have so many chaotic players, Jay.
Yes.
We would cause the world to burn, and then it can be our characters' other characters' job to fix it.
I just want to set the world on
If you're all okay,
fire.
I have
Actually,
an-
what might be fun would be if we had
I have
like
an idea.
okay.
I think
I
that
have
would
an
be
idea, and
fun.
it's really awful.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's do
yeah.
it.
Lean in.
You are all secret agents of the Dark Brotherhood.
Oh, yeah.
You worship Leviator or the god of evil, Hisi, Hisi from Greek mythology. They're the two deities they worship. In fact, I'll bring this up. Anna has done a special heraldry for the Dark Brotherhood. So here we go.
Yeah,
Now
we
we
did
should
that
really
some
talk
years
about the
ago.
heraldry before we leave too. It's gotta be able to be
Yeah. We'll
seen
figure it
on.
out.
I was like,
It's
this
got-
whole time I've been in
us, like-
Photoshop.
It took us months to eventually get to a name, Jay. This is gonna take us
I know.
forever.
I'm literally drawing a swan right now.
There you go. There's
Oh, that's cool.
So it's the
Oh,
pallid
that's
hand.
sick.
It's the pallid hand of Leviator holding her dagger, along with the lightning from Hisi, the god of evil, with the chains of binding. Yes. Not
As long
good.
as I get to
that. That's really
self-flagellate, Jay, I'm good.
If you want to be the priestess of Leviator, sure.
Yeah, I just
Oh
want
my
to.
god, I can't believe I'm gonna do this. The evil game will probably be the most organized the group has ever been for the first few hours.
Oh, for sure.
Exactly.
For sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The goal is clear, and we are working towards it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I am willing to try anything once.
Jay.
Have it comes
I gotta-
when we're all fighting each other to get credit for it.
Yeah. I'm evil.
No,
What
I
do you
did it.
mean?
I'm so evil, guys.
I'm
You
so
don't know.
evil.
Evil, yes.
Oh my gosh.
I drink milk straight out of the
giving,
carton,
uh,
guys.
I mean, in
It's
evil
giving
game,
Dr. Horribles.
Listen, I put it back in the fridge with one sip.
Evil game.
Rob's the most
no,
evil.
I'm gonna say the way when I ran evil is that you get XP for killing anything. The good guys only get back in the day when I ran it. The
That's
good
cool.
guys only got for killing evil and
Matt.
maybe neutral, but the evil you can kill
Wow.
anything and you get XP for it. So anyone,
Nice.
No,
including
no,
other players or whatever,
Let's go
that's
grind,
Murder
guys.
hobos
Go murder a
unbound.
town.
there's no one you can trust when you're evil, so to speak.
Yeah. So if they're not raiding the Elmshire. If they're going to go after a Heaven community, it's Happy Springs, just because that'll affect a lot of the characters who have home characters in Happy Springs.
It is just Valley Girls. I'm literally pointing. I'm like, I swear to God, I'm gonna go down there.
Yes, Evil Valley Girls. That would be
Yeah.
I'll
awesome.
go down there.
So
Great
I
idea.
I tempted my players when we play evil campaign, and by simply saying that one is worth that much XP and
Oh
stuff.
my
so
God,
that
Anna.
yes, I
Everyone's
gave them
just
like a
racing to
price.
kill
You
all
could
of
see
them.
that will give you this much,
Oh
so
my
to speak.
God.
And, yeah. Mhm.
Myriad, I bet you I can kill 10 civilians faster than you can kill 10 civilians.
Wow.
That I can kill at least 5 nuns before you kill 10 civilians.
Oh my God.
I killed 25 squirrels
See,
in 5
Jay,
minutes.
what have you started? Yeah. Mhm.
As long
I'm gonna kill a kindergarten teacher. How about
Do it.
that?
That's worth double
In
points.
front of her students.
In front of her
Yes.
students.
And
Let's
the
traumatize the
students.
next generation.
Death Race 2000. Yes, but bonus
I'm
points.
gonna wipe
I'll
out
leave
an
one.
entire lineage.
Ugh.
I'll leave one student alive to tell everyone else.
That's a good one.
Tiffany, you get yeah. That's for the next book.
Especially
Yep.
if they have
Exactly,
a bone
yeah.
to pick.
Yep.
They have a bone to pick with Duke Wilborn and Elaine Winchester. There in Celine Gemma.
What? Someone has an issue with my daddy? Let me fight him.
The Dark Brotherhood. The Dark
Oh,
Brotherhood.
let me
The
fight
Dark
him.
Brotherhood wants him dead.
What? Yeah, because he's so cool.
That's exactly
Yeah,
right. What
Dad.
I'm saying. You guys are opening
You
up
just
a can of
realize
worms here.
that is now what your Dark Brotherhood
I'm,
character.
you're gonna make me kill my own father. Thank you.
I didn't say that. I mean, he's 20th level. It's pretty hard to kill him.
Oh, you know,
Dang.
he's good.
Yeah, he's 20th
Yeah,
level.
he's fine.
He's good.
I don't think he's. I
He'll be fine.
think he'll be fine.
But maybe they go after his children instead. And I know all you want Quentin to be captured. I understand that.
We really do.
Yeah.
You're gonna start
Go after
a
Gemma.
start a
Arabella
quest
Quentin,
like Quentin's
here,
been
take him.
captured, and we're gonna be like, Okay.
I just want to be an illithid and make my character just have
illithids.
nightmares
No
forever.
illithids. I may even let one of you play a dark elf in that group.
Oh shit.
Okay,
I think that's
Amanda was like,
Amanda.
Amanda instantly, that face was dibs.
I may let you play a dark one. Of you play a dark
Yeah,
elf.
that was.
Listen,
that
as
was
long as
Amanda's
I can
like,
self-flagellate, I don't care whatever anyone else
Yeah,
does.
yeah,
dude.
No, you're
Amanda,
gonna be.
it's
You're
yours.
gonna be.
You get the
If you're gonna
dark
be the priestess of Leviathan, remember they all. First of all of them begin with H. Holly is the head right now. She's the 16th level priestess. You have to have it. Your first name start with an H, and you have to have this radiant blonde hair because she requires them
Hilda.
all to look just
Hilda
like her.
sounds like a bitch with radiant blonde hair.
Yeah. Hilda.
You know,
there
Hilda.
You go.
the Greyhawk After Dark idea is so amazing, especially if you have a self-flagellating fucking character. Just like,
and then name it Belch.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. It'll be a blast. We'll have a good time. I promise over the summer, after the 24-hour stream, as long as we get the fundraiser in before that, yes, the fundraiser one from Gary Con, we got to get that one in with Ed and Tiffany.
Yes.
We got we got yes. And
Yeah, Jay auctioned me and Ed off like
with your
prize
permission.
pigs. Yes.
And we raised $1,000.
All right, my birthday's on a Saturday.
It went for
Hell
$1,000, which was awesome.
Woo!
Yep.
My birthday's
much
Christmas
you're
in
worth.
July.
Yeah.
I want a weird one for that.
So
That's my birthday present.
So right now, just so you're aware, the 24-hour stream, we have the following players. We have Myriad, we have Amanda, we have Tiffany, we have Curtis, Brett, and the ever mysterious Tim. Okay, for that. What's your cell?
That's actually really scary for me.
Why?
Because Tim is
Curtis, Brett, and Tim. I'm so scared.
Okay.
That's a very chaotic trio,
Okay,
right?
Myriad,
You have a
I'll be
point.
there.
levels
Help
will
me.
be between 7th and 8th, so it may be your higher level characters. So yep. Okay, just so you aware.
So it'd be
Or Gemma can
Farrah
go in because
for
she
me
went
then.
with it was
Oh, no,
Aaron and
Farrah
Aaron.
is actually
Garrick and Aaron that
yeah,
saved you the last adventure, didn't they?
Oh yes, yeah.
Yeah.
That Gemma was on about an inch of her life about every second of that game.
Yes, trying to
Yeah,
she
she was.
She'll be fine. What do you?
trying to talk
Yeah,
to
no,
the
that's
ghosts.
she's a perfect fit.
Yeah, that was
Everyone
awesome.
was like 4 levels higher than her. Jay. It
No,
was
no,
so
no.
dangerous.
You're fine. Well, you're gonna gain some experience in the time being.
Yeah.
Especially in the next 2 weeks.
That's true.
As long as you keep this.
Well, what? What?
Oh, she
Keep your tongue.
Gemma missed.
Keep your tongue.
Yes.
We're going up against some people that like to cut out tongues, apparently.
I'm gonna steal their teeth.
Oh my gosh! Did you see the serious look on her face? That was awesome.
Gemma likes her tongue. It's how she talks so much.
It's her best asset.
Yeah.
So
the
Gemma
best
was.
teacher.
Do we want
Gemma was
do we want
level
earrings of
5
their
during
teeth?
that, right?
What?
So Gemma was level 5 during that,
She's
right?
5'6".
Where she
I
almost
think
died
so.
all the time.
She's still
I think
5'6".
so.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Hold on,
Lysandra was
hold
on that adventure with Lysandra was only 6.
6'6".
You were about to say 6'7".
6'7".
Don't do
That's
it.
what Boda is.
Don't do it.
6'7".
No.
6'7". Poppy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Forward.
So Lysandra was only a level over you.
It felt like you
So it's
all
not like
had
everybody
special
was.
abilities, and Gemma was sitting here being like, "I cast my itty
To
bitty
be
little
fair,
2-second level
Kazara
spell."
just hits really hard, no matter what.
Yeah.
Gemma, you got a shot at going up to 6th level mage after this adventure. I'm just looking through. Echidna just went up, and Aurelia just went up.
Yeah. Echidna and Aurelia just went up.
I'm
Yeah.
a dragon.
Then, as I said, Farrah is probably about
Oh.
2 away, 2 adventures away.
So Echidna, you the 4th level spell I gave you is called Earth Maw. The ground opens up and swallows things.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Oh, I read that one. It's super cool.
Yeah, she got that. That's Avenger.
8.
Yeah, Avenger of Serenus. Yep.
I'm gonna trap people in there.
Yeah, you also have in your spell book Dig and Wall of Sand as well, but you can only get 1/4 right now. So I gave you Earth Maw, which is the Serenus spell from Druid. All right, so any other questions from the audience or from any of you? You can ask the rest of the group questions if you want. I know we're running a little late. We're having some fun. If anyone's got a bold, it's fine. This has been Is everyone? I hope you're all glad that you came because I'm having a blast tonight. Just
Hell
chatting.
yeah.
Yeah, very cool. Very
I
cool.
was having FOMO. I was like, everyone's been on and I haven't, so I
Yeah.
need to
You
get
want to
on.
have fun too.
Yeah.
You're everywhere, Tiffany. How the heck can you have FOMO? Yeah.
I
You go to
well, I've
every
got multiple
convention,
of
you're
these.
everywhere. So, yeah.
Yeah.
She's everywhere.
Yeah.
She's afraid of things. She's not that because she's
Exactly.
everywhere else.
It's because I have FOMO. That's how I.
Ah, there you go. So yeah, it's the way,
Mhm.
only way to keep it in check. Yeah.
I just like to have fun with friends. I don't
Yeah.
leave my house, so I don't get to hang out with anyone.
Ah, so it's either be in your house or on the convention somewhere.
Exactly.
It's the
So
only two. Yeah. Mhm.
this
Or
is my
be in your house
social
with other people in your
interaction.
ears.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I need social interaction.
Yeah.
Amanda just
It's-
calls me, even though she's over there.
Yeah.
That's
Just
why.
over there.
I live like 10 minutes away from Gianna.
Yep.
We
It's
see each
nice.
other once every 4 months.
Oh.
Yep.
But Amanda will be here in my house in a couple weeks.
I will.
I felt like a threat.
Yes, my husband and
honestly.
I will be there.
He's gonna be here.
And you can talk about the backup. I hate to say backup, but Jared plays Fritz as well. He plays them, and Curtis like, no, I'm the only one playing Fritz now. It's hysterical.
Well, then he has to show
Fritz
up.
envy,
Yep.
yes.
Mhm.
So, but he can, Jared can play someone else if he wants to, but he can always play.
Speaking of,
Yep.
what level are we thinking we'll start Helena off at?
Oh, I don't know yet. She's going to be a throw-in for when you're able to play with them at the higher levels, right? She's going to be dual class, and we'll have to talk about that because experience 7th or 9th in Thief, and then maybe you don't have your Thief abilities yet, and you have just Illusionist. You got to surpass to get your Thief abilities, right? Because you're dual class.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, so I was thinking I would want. I was thinking she'd be like lower level thief, higher level illusionist. But
If you want to throw her right into the fire for them, I mean, we could go.
She would.
Yeah, with 7th Thief,
She would.
8th Illusionist works.
okay.
Because you have to supply. You got to have some Thief abilities that are able to be used. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To make it worthwhile for the Illusionist stuff to really have an effect. It's kind of like the Shadow Magic Bounty Hunter. That's why
Yeah.
you're not dual classing. Helia's multi-classing, so she's going up in both. But with the dual class, you
Yeah.
stop at one.
With a
you gotta
dual
go to the
class,
other.
you have to stop. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So, it's a good question.
I read about it.
Yeah, and the
But
other-
yeah, I
well,
was curious because I was looking at the again, illusionists have some really cool spells, and I was like, I don't know how many of these I'll actually have access to because I don't know what level
I
you'll
have
let
a lot
me
of,
in.
here. Once again, I have a supplemental list that you don't even know anything.
Oh, I'm
about
sure you
here.
do. I'm
So-
sure you do.
Don't give it to her. She'll memorize it.
And
You don't want me to show it?
She'll memorize it.
I mean, you can absolutely. I'm not going to memorize. Well, I won't memorize it, but
There you go.
I'll know where it is.
There's
Are
like
we being
And I'll ask about it
there's
so I
like
can read through
28
it on
third
my
level
own.
spells. So there's some really good spells here, like Quizzes Nullifying Magic. That's at 4th. That's a Great Net Spellbook one. Power Word Fear, Great Net Spellbook at 5th. This Blades of Fury is disgusting. That's at 5th. So you'd have to be, I think, 9th level or 10th level illusions to cast that. Start casting those. They're really disgusting. But these are all your illusion spells there on them. As you can see, I'm always adding them. These are probably added. Some of these were added in EXP. That's the Excalibur, I think, supplement. Yep, that's the Knights of the Round Table Excalibur thing that who did that? Necromancer Games did. Yeah, I just got around to doing it a couple years ago, putting the spells in. I'm always adding spells, as you can see. Always adding them in. So yeah, that'll be one.
I have a question, Jay.
Of course.
Because I don't think I've ever asked of what is a jester?
Jester is
who
a
the
Roger
class?
Moore creation. Okay, the Jester is a class created by Roger Moore. It's
Wasn't it an NPC class initially, or
It is.
Yeah.
The I have the Selmalins, who you guys kind of say bailed out on Saturday. They have a lot of jesters, a lot of half elven. In fact, one is named Richard Craxus, and his nickname is Drippy. Do you get the joke, Richard?
A dick? A drippy dick? Is that what you're trying to say?
I didn't say it,
Darn
Tiffany. You said it.
See, Tiffany got it.
Yeah, Tiffany got it, right?
Don't worry,
So,
at least one of us got it.
yes, exactly.
No,
right off the
I
bat,
100%
wow.
got it. I just wasn't gonna
I
say it.
didn't. I'm a
Like,
toddler.
I
Nice.
didn't get it. Yep.
Faced
All
it
right.
all the talking.
So this is by it's by the legendary Roger Moore during, I think this is during a April Fool's issue. I think this is Dragon 60. They're not,
Yep.
yes. So the jesters are humorous. They're sidekicks. I have a couple in a couple groups.
Yeah.
Player characters, they're just
But
awful.
you changed it. You didn't take the class right off the bat, or did you?
I made some changes to the
Yeah.
spell list. I added some spells for them.
Yeah.
But they are really, that's why I have a tilde next to them. It's really a class that I think will get people, may not get bored with them, but they're really useless. They don't, they can't even backstab.
Excellent.
Yeah, they're so useless.
I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, my God.
Giving
I was- I-
Can
one
you
of the games I
like
played-
put like a
add that with
heal and make them make someone trip on it, or
yeah.
Is that a
Add that with like
challenge,
a
Jay?
wild mage or something, or add that with like,
Yeah, so here's
you know what I mean?
Here's
I was gonna say I could see that
I
being
see
a
what you're doing.
Korg character, honestly.
God.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So
Oh, it's definitely
Giving
not
me
your
some
gig,
ideas.
dude.
this is their entire spell list, everyone. That's it.
And they have 0 weapon proficiencies or
They
0
quit
armor
with daggers and
proficiencies.
short
I guess.
swords. They can't backstab. They
Uh-huh,
can't do any
yeah.
thief abilities except
just
pick
do jokes.
pockets, climb walls, and catch items. That's
Uh-huh.
it. And they do jokes and stuff.
Jay,
Listen,
who were
yeah,
the jesters in your campaign?
I
Because I know
think
you
if
have.
they make a good enough joke, it should wound someone.
It
mortally.
should
Yes.
hurt their feelings.
Yeah.
Well, there is something a bard can get that can kill you from a story.
Oh.
There is.
Wow.
Yes,
Give
I'll
it
show
to
that
the
to you in a
jester.
second. Yes, it's one of the coolest, and it's also, I think it was in the same Dragon magazine article. Yeah, look at these spells. I mean, some of them are good. There's no damage spells. Hold person, minor malison, fumble, friends, charm person, scare, Tasha's uncontrollable hideous laughter. So
Love that one.
Yeah, so there you
I
go.
think this is like one of those classes where you have to be okay with being like the background character.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
being like the support and everything.
So-
Yeah.
Or
You're
you
not
have
someone
to
who's
get
doing
creative.
damage.
I have a
Yeah.
couple in a couple of the adventuring groups, like Theo's Heroes, which is one of the adventuring groups for my guys. Theodore Craxus of House Selmalin, Drippy's younger brother. Okay, because there's a whole family of jesters, believe it or not, in the Selmalin house. When he can't do anything else, remember the cartwheel I did in your game? That's where I got the idea from. He runs around, does cartwheels during the fight because he can't do anything else.
That's
Ah,
so good.
Yes.
I have had a player actually do a cartwheel in order to get an additional D4 on a roll.
A real cartwheel?
Is this an option?
Cartwheel. They did a physical cartwheel.
Can
If
get
I do a
dangerous if
cartwheel,
you do
you
them
have to
inside.
give me a
Yeah.
D4.
Yes.
Yeah.
With a lot.
And I gave it
of-
to him. And he won. And he won. He had to get a 4 on that die in order to be successful, and he did. So well
Awesome.
worth the cartwheel.
Yeah.
Once again, Tiffany, I'll say the same thing. We had a blast last Saturday.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Very
Really
much.
good.
It was a
Very
great game.
happy. Very happy.
So yes,
Yeah.
jesters are something I wouldn't recommend for a player for a group, especially they can't be evil. So I wouldn't put them in the what do you call it?
It wouldn't be a problem even if they were, because they can't hurt anyone. So yeah.
They can't.
So it's kind of, they're so useless, so alignment doesn't matter.
Wait,
Is that
quick,
what you
quick,
want to
quick.
say? Yeah.
Polly
They're
said
too
it-
stupid to be evil.
Yeah. Polly said it,
Yeah.
the campaign's been going on for 46 years. Last week, Saturday, we did adventure number 1,185. The estimate is 3,750 sessions, and there's 28 adventuring groups.
Oh my god.
Yeah, some of them are inactive. Like the Slav Squad we had 2 members of the Slav Squad in Saturday, which is, there are only 2 active members left. 2 drink minimum still has a full group. Yeah, it's all good. Korg's got the only active member from the Bone Baddies.
And from Nuclear Meat? Question mark.
No.
Well, Solus and Yvette are still doing stuff.
Yeah,
right?
Solus and Yvette are still
Yeah,
around.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
So It's all good. It's all good. We're having a blast with it.
Also, quick question
Please.
to those grouped here. It was very quick idea for a character mentioning the whole jester side of things.
Yes, sir.
Is anybody here caught up with JJK, the
Oh.
anime or the manga? Okay, picture this:
Where's Matt?
Takaba, but a jester class in D&D.
Yes.
So for
Mhm.
context, Takaba is a character in this anime whose power revolves he has a reality manipulation power, but he can only manipulate reality for things that he finds funny, and he doesn't know he has this ability. So stuff is constantly warping around him because he thinks it's funny, and he has no idea that he is incredibly powerful. But
Wow.
random things will just crop up. It'll just do a cutaway gag to something else, and people will get physically moved to that location.
He somehow
Yes.
out stupids himself, and I think
I
Yes.
love that idea so much. I just genuinely.
I'm getting a lot of great ideas,
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
and we're always
These aren't ideas for you, Jay.
These are our ideas for us.
Oh, they are. Yes. So I know. First off, Amanda kind of slipped up a little bit.
Oh,
Did I?
She's got a spell that she's definitely getting used against her coming up shortly.
You're gonna spell used against you?
Yeah, you weren't here on the story earlier when she's doing the research to fill her Sears staff.
You
Yes.
gave him a spell.
Oh yeah.
No,
Oh,
so
yeah.
here's what happened. Here's what happened,
Yes.
Tiffany.
Misfire.
I asked him if I
Hey,
could use any spell, if I could give him a list of spells that I wanted to potentially put into the staff, because I could use any spell in the
Up to
staff. It
4th.
didn't just have to be one of mine, up to 4th level. He said, yeah. I was like, all right, cool. I'll give you the list and you can tell me what's approved, what's not. And then I went through 1,100 pages of spells between 4 or 5 different
Because
books.
of course you would. Yes.
This is our surprise face.
And then I gave him a list of, I think it was 12 to 14 spells, and about 8 of them he had never
I have
heard of.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Ooh, resilience sphere. Nice.
She hoodwinked herself.
so
but
he gave me, like, you can use this one, you can use this one, you can use this one. He's like, you somehow found spells that I've never heard of and never used in my campaign, or had any single person in my
22.
campaign use. And I'm like, okay, cool. Like, maybe we can talk about it for later on then, because some of these seem really cool. And so now he's going to use some of them that he had, that I brought up against me. And I'm okay with them being used against me as long as that means I eventually get access to them for a character.
Just one.
Just one.
Just one.
One that murders you and your entire family and lineage.
Can't wait.
Don't worry, it's just gonna be the
Also,
one that
don't be
TPKs
surprised
us.
if I send you
Control,
a
delete.
very well detailed proposal for a character / class that you don't currently have as an option.
What was it?
I said, don't be surprised if you also receive a very well thought out proposal for a character that you don't currently have.
Class.
Base. Yes, a character class or a character, like priest, so on and so forth.
Well, that's as long as the deity exists in Greyhawk, or it makes sense to port from Forgotten Realms to Greyhawk, because there are deities that there's probably 80 to 90 deities, and I only have 40 some of these with, and that doesn't even count the demi-human ones. I mean, there's a ton of them we just don't use because no one's ever asked me to create a specialty priest. The last specialty priest class that I had made it up was Brandon Barris. That was the last one. The Elven, the halfling god of thievery, right?
Me.
And that, yes, but I already had it. Alan had made one 2 years before, so, and I had to finalize and get it all. It was written up. I actually did an entire show where I created it from scratch, right? Then I lost all the paperwork.
No.
Yeah, then I had to redo it. Yeah.
It sucks.
It does.
I hate when
That's
that
just me being
happens.
stupid, though. I should have immediately put it in to the book, and I didn't. That was dumb on me. Because we did
Yeah.
we did a Gabbin a couple years ago. It was probably a year and a half ago where I created it from scratch on here, showing how I did it. So yes, a Kender going to
See, Razzle's on my side.
no Dragonborn.
Why?
Because they don't. No.
Wait.
Because no.
See, watch this.
I got excited. I was like, wait,
See, watch
that's
this.
an option?
Watch this. Watch. No. See, this is why I have this emote. So that's why. Where'd he go? He disappeared. Oh, there he is. I'll put 100 of them in if I have to. The no just no emotes. Yes.
No.
Thanks, Jeff. No Kenders.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I will though, if I'm really pissed off and something happens, I will say I'll figure out a way to port the frickin' halflings over from Dark Sun because they're cannibals. So yes, yeah.
My favorite thing, Jay.
Yeah, yes, I will.
Cannibalism.
Yes.
Cannibalism, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
Strong liked that.
Yeah, no, you're gonna have enough. You're gonna have enough.
Oh my god! What if we had like Has Been Hotel, like cannibal? Yeah,
Cannibal Town.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And
It's
I
all
gotta keep my mouth shut.
halfling cannibals.
Yeah, yeah.
Population ever in decline.
Yeah. Yes, Norlord Soft, exactly. No Softy, no Dragonlance stuff. Yeah, I envision Dark Sun to be a very far future version of Greyhawk. Some people have put Dark Sun in the Sea of Dust. That makes kind of sense. You can, kind of. So
they're really huge, big deserts out in the Western Warwick. That's where I want it.
Oh,
it's far away enough that it's kind of because that way they're geographically so different, so you can have different deities and all sorts of cool
Which
stuff.
book had a Dragonborn and that start as humans or demi-humans, go into an egg and emerge as a Dragonborn. I think that is Dragon Mountain, right? Is that supplement book. I have the box set downstairs on that.
No,
it's
a 3.5 version or third edition book.
Is it for that book? Okay.
And they are Heronians. They are Heronians in that book.
From the other
week.
Wow.
Yep, which is really cool. It's a prestige class. To become a Dragonborn is a third edition prestige class of Heronius.
Oh no.
Which is really cool. That's one of the ways I got the idea that
Soft and Ravenloft. Paulie said this. I'll tell you this. That Night of the Rose book, I wanted Soft to kick the shit out of Tanis because I can't stand that character.
Yeah.
I can't stand him. I wanted Soft to kick the crap out of him, and he got away.
Yeah.
In the beginning of that book, I was like, yes.
Yeah, Dale, I agree with you. I wouldn't run another campaign setting in my Greyhawk either. But if I'm forced to, there's big deserts so far away that I would never go there. That can be placed there, so to speak. But my halflings wouldn't be murderous cannibals anyway. So yeah,
true.
I think.
True. I was just saying that just to get a rise out of people, just knowing that it's Dark Sun is its own. Dark Sun,
but it is a cool setting. It is a cool setting. Yeah,
but it has a problem that Hasbro, WotC, and that's just slavery all throughout it, and they just don't want to go there. I mean, that's part of. Without that, you don't have Dark Sun. Right, it's kind of
if it's evil, then I have no problem with it. And
but
if
they do, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Just Kino. That's funny. That's funny, Dad. That was real funny. All right, what other questions you have as we wind this down, or comments?
Yeah.
Mine was, what was the stolen valor thing from the other week? And I think Myriad said it.
I think I said something about stolen valor, but I don't remember what it was in reference to.
It was something riders.
My brain is completely off now.
I can't remember, but it was so funny. It was like a bunch of people that are something riders, but they actually don't ride them.
It was
the cockatrice riders.
The cockatrice riders.
Yes.
I want to be a cockatrice rider.
They were stolen valor because they don't actually ride cockatrices.
They just wear the feather.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. That's who I want to be next.
Tiffany, you missed some of the most unbelievable RP by Gianna the other day.
Oh my god, it was so good.
Oh, is this the grandmother paladin?
No.
Matchmaker is.
Oh, no.
Not that one, surprisingly.
All right, so they were at the stairs, and they had this vial with all this shiny liquid in it that Grace played. Grace Karras, Crane Wrights from Troller Games.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So Quentin pours it on the orb to get the portal to activate. She sees some of it, gets underneath and drinks some of it. And it gets her completely wiped out, blitzed, intoxicated. She's hitting on Quentin the whole adventure. Right?
No, Gianna, no.
Oh, don't worry.
She came to her
sober.
senses.
She came to her. He's like, I just want to be friends, and she started crying. I felt bad.
You got rejected by Quentin.
She was like, "Oh, I don't have my drawing." Oh man.
Yeah.
I was like, I drew a
It was hysterical. It was great RP. Yeah, Dale.
Oh,
It was awesome.
man.
It was
I'm gonna have to
awesome.
watch the VOD. I'll have to go back and watch the VOD.
Oh, it was hysterical. And at the very end, when she sobers up, she's like, "Oh my god!" And she's like, "I hate you. I hate you." I was like, "Oh my god, good. That's fine." Yeah, he's like,
He said something about walking in front for the behind, and
I think Voda and Gom are just really happy that she came to her senses.
That was an
That's a
awesome
saving
adventure.
intervention.
That was
her
an
own
awesome
mistakes.
adventure. That was awesome. We all had fun over the 2 adventures over this weekend. So the next 2, I don't have a banner yet ready. The next 2 Thursdays will be. Tiffany's available on Thursdays, so Gianna, Amanda, Myriad, Tiffany.
I'm here.
I may throw Tom, because you have a hardcore fighter. Tom may be there too, and he may play as Elwood Cavalier again, or he may play Dr. Smith, the Odira My guy, too. One of the two. So yeah, one of the two, and that'll be it. And I'll have Mitchell, so we'll be good.
Oh boy.
And then we'll have a game Saturday, and I'll figure out who's available on Saturday, and we'll play that. So let me know.
Yeah, as I mentioned, I'm not available on Saturdays unless we do Saturday evenings.
That's okay. Coming up, we'll do some more Saturday evenings.
I put in the Zoom chat
what's that,
the
Rob?
grandma thing. And for Tiffany, I put the grandma thing in the Zoom chat.
Oh, there you go.
For later.
Very cool.
Thank you so much.
Okay, final thoughts, everyone. Our post-apocalypse elements of graphic history, so PSG, Gamma World. Yes. Well, there are connections between Gamma World and the outer space with the Starship Warden and Boot Hill. They're all crossed over, right? That was the thing about TSR in the early days. They're play testing everything and they're crossing over back and forth.
And Warden Kanan has died in every single one of those settings.
Warden Kanan has died in multiple settings, correct. In fact, he died 5 times in Starship Warden. 5 times. And that's why Gary Gygax said what to Jim Ward, Anna? The most legendary comment of all time.
Oh, you mean when he came up with the Monty Hall gaming?
You are the ultimate Monty Hall DM, he said to him. And that's where that term came from.
The weird thing is, I don't understand how that's a Monty Hall thing. Because whenever I heard Monty Hall, that was not
exactly. That was not what I thought the term meant.
Everyone knows where Monty Hall comes from. Let's make a deal, right?
Yeah, let's make a deal, right?
Right. But so it is a Monty Hall thing. If he's running around Warden Kanan's 14th, 15th level there, and he gets one-shotted from some crazy monster that he's never heard of before.
Oh, okay.
Right? Yeah. And that's kind of where the Monty Hall DM comes in play.
I thought it was they get so much treasure they can,
well, it could be that too.
That's what I always thought it was.
No,
I thought that was the term was like
where
DMs just give
like
too much crap, so games get out of hand.
Fundraiser, yes. So we got a lot of great stuff. We got a lot of great stuff going on. So we'll have that game next 2 Thursdays. Have another game next Saturday. Then we'll go on the Saturday. We'll go from there. Alrighty. Where is it? Tonight's dice is get in on this. The blood drenched polyhedral dice set. Right? So he's got the vampire on there and the advanced dice in bag, right? From Black Oak. Alrighty. Get in on it. I had fun with tonight's chat. Hopefully you all did too. Thanks. Also, Tim was on, Curtis was on, and Mandy. They're the 3 that had left already. So, and thank you for coming on late, Korg and Tiffany, and thank you everyone else for staying for the full 2+ hours.
Yeah,
2.5 hours already.
Yep.
I know. Yes. Myriad, thank you. I know.
I'm just having fun. I was like, I'm having fun. I'm not going to leave.
Yeah, we're just having fun talking.
We just
food, whatever.
So note the following: within the next couple months, I'm going to start up another group. I'm going to have 1 or 2. The person I'm probably going to bring in that you may know for at GaryCon is Bill Haley, the younger. You have Josh, the dad, and Bill, the son. I think I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
he's great. He played in my game a
I'm
couple of
gonna
times.
have.
He's
I'm gonna.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also I have a couple
Small
other
business.
people that are on the threads. Remember, I met Bella and Rogue on threads. So yeah. So I got a couple others that have interest. People haven't really played much, and bring them in and maybe mix it up a little bit with some a new third and fourth group. But we'll do the evil group. Promise. After the 24-hour stream. Okay. So look for that end of July, early August. We'll make sure everyone's schedule works. I won't exclude you, Tiffany, because you got 7 cons in a row.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that to you.
They wind down at the end of the year. So after
yes,
Con
summer,
season is done.
there's
Yep.
like only like 1 or 2 more, and I'm pretty much done.
Well, first weekend in October, virtual GradCon. First weekend in October for everyone. Just remember that. We'll be doing a lot of games. Rob will have games in. I'll have games. And I'll have games. We all have games. And that. So.
Yes.
Evil
I
group
will
for
have-
Halloween. Maybe I'd probably want to do it before Halloween, but it's a possibility. It's a possibility. The quasi deity is a gunslinger, Merlin, Boot Hill. Yeah. So here.
Would also be fitting for Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Merlin is on my specialty priest list.
October, yep.
There's Merlin. So Merlin is human and gnome, especially can be specialty priest of Merlin, the god of technology. A really cool one too. Yes. And they actually can use guns if they find them. It's called smoke powder. I know Anna doesn't like that. Smoke powder, not gunpowder. Smoke powder is magically activated, not chemically activated. So that is something that they can get. So they can walk around.
It's like
with.
dinosaurs. You just mask it, make it fantasy-esque enough,
Yeah.
then meaning you can have big sand lizards and whatever. Or
I love Merlin. I love
yeah.
Merlin. I love Kellenin, both of them. Kellenin is the sword lord. So we got a lot of good stuff. All these years of
Magitech,
Magitech, yeah. All right. Who needs to shout something out? Tiffany, you want to shout something out? You sneak peeked a little bit again?
Yeah. The Crossover by Joe Prozit and I is a book that will be coming out very soon. Yes, I did. My Armed and Dangerous, our group chat, got a full image of the the cover, where everyone else online got a little sneak peek. Yeah. So I'm super very, very, very excited. The beta readers are chomping at the bit. So I'm very excited with the progression of the book and excited to share it with all of you when it comes out in like the next few months. So yeah, it should be ready for Gen Con. So if anyone's at Gen Con, hopefully it will be on my table by then.
That is awesome. I don't even know when Gen Con is. When's Gen Con?
That's a great. I think it's
September?
July.
Oh, it's July.
August.
September. It's like the end of July, beginning.
Okay, because we know you're busy 3 weekends in a row in July. We know about that already.
Yes.
So it's got to be after that, then, right? I hope so.
Somewhere. I have a big calendar that has
Maybe
all my
it's
dates on it. Otherwise, I'd lose
I
my
have no
mind.
idea when it is. So
yeah,
it's too big. It's so. But then again, Anna and I may need to be there next year.
It is. I will say it is
July
probably my biggest work con. So I go there not to have fun. That is like you're taking meetings because everyone internationally comes to this one. So I work with Nordic Scalds, who's in Sweden. I deal with Chaosium, and they're in the UK and Australia and the US. So everyone comes to Gen Con. So this is like the one time that you can have everyone come together and actually have like an in-person
meeting. It's the most international convention in the world, I think.
I want to go to it so bad. My friends work it like every year.
Yeah, I might go this year. It depends on.
Oh,
we'll
really,
see.
Anna?
Yeah.
Are you working for someone?
The plan was. I plan to work in a booth, but we'll see.
Nice.
Depends on the flight ticket. If the prices of jet fuel have gone through the roof, then I might have to cancel it. We'll see. I will decide that in the next couple of days. So yeah.
I'm just checking something really quick here.
Yep.
For alrighty. Oh, good. Okay. So I'm just seeing is your event at CNY Con My event schedule. I'm trying to find
Oh
it.
yeah, we have games that are going to be at CNYCCon. You
Yep.
should go
I
play those.
I have a couple open seats in each of mine, like one seat open. We're gonna play in each other's games, by the way, too.
Mm-hmm.
So your game is Saturday at
Yeah,
I think
Gen
it's-
Con is going to be in Indianapolis for the foreseeable future.
What was the name of it
yes.
again, Tiffany? What was the name of it?
I have the Gloaming Veil and a look into the new rune quest.
Got it. I got that one.
Yes.
All right. So,
Yeah.
John, Savage Splendor's in there, and Randall two people. All right. So you still have 3 tickets open, and I'm playing in it too. So, yes.
Woo.
So, and that's RuneQuest, right?
Yeah, so that's the new rules of RuneQuest. So that's a sneak peek into the system that very few people have seen yet. So
Very cool. Oh, that'll be great then. That'll be awesome. And that's 1:30 on Saturday. All right. Yep. I have 2 games. I have one Friday at 4 and one at 9 a.m. or whatever on Saturday. So we're gonna
I
have a
need
blast.
to make a post about this so people know that I'm going.
Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. Yeah.
I don't think I've done that.
Yes. It hasn't gone beyond the CNY site that much.
Yeah.
You
No.
know, so, but I think it'll be a good time. So, anyone else with a shout out?
I can take my Wednesday, so don't worry about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Anna.
Yep.
Hopefully this was fun listening to all these.
This was fun. Yep.
Yeah, just showing.
Yeah, this is
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank you for the follow, Polycitus. Welcome to the community. We got a lot of people here. All right, let's do the giveaway then. Here we go. Exclamation point drawing to get in. We're gonna raid into. Did Mandy ever go live?
Let's see.
I don't see her.
Uh-oh.
I was gonna say it hasn't posted
No,
up yet.
Marquee Gaming is on though.
Yeah, and we're gonna raid
They're
into
on.
Marquee if she.
Darling is also live currently.
Oh.
Sorry, Darling left the stream team.
Oh.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yes. So we will not raid into those that aren't participating in the stream team anymore. All right. So let's do the but I don't talk about the drama behind the scenes because
Nope, it's fine. No comment needed.
I do my best to keep that out of everyone's Last call. Exclamation point drawing to get in on this, and we'll see who wins this today, and I'll send it right out. Where is my? There we go. Boom. Okay, here we go. Gonna close it out, and just like I said, throw me ideas, stuff for classes, things you want to look at and see. I'm always open to suggestions. A lot of the classes in my game, like the Maester Bill created, the Master Crafter. Ripped it off from Game of Thrones, but who cares, right?
Yeah.
You know.
Can we add in a specialty priest that worships the giant flying spaghetti monster? That'd be great.
No, because
The chance of sunning with meatballs, is that like what you're going for?
because that doesn't that's not a Greyhawk deity, and that's not even.
But
on
it
the
could be. We
It's
gotta
not
start
on
it
the
here.
board.
We gotta be trendsetters.
Someone with some sort of insanity can still be useful. Yeah.
Yes. One thing though, Korg, I gotta keep my street cred as being a legit old school DM, right?
Yep.
Yes.
No, I
so
gotcha.
that would be. I know it's.
But no,
fun.
that question is warranting of a no, just no.
Yeah,
I completely understand.
Not the no.
You just have to wrap it up in some fantasy.
You could believe that you are worshiping
Yes,
this.
exactly.
You could believe that you're
You could be
worshiping this
insane
giant
and do something
Yeah,
like that.
you're just an
Absolutely.
illusionist, wild mage with delusions. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a delusionist.
Exactly.
Yep.
Note
A
to follow.
delusionist.
Yes, you're the delusionist. Yep.
That's the next class.
Yep.
Right
It's even
there.
more
really just
useless
a
than the
mindset.
jester.
You're
Too. Someone said
Yeah.
delusionist in chat.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
and it's even more useless than the jester. So
It is. Yeah,
with that
probably,
angle, Jay will fall for it right away. You have that concept, and Jay will say, "Awesome, yep, you can play it."
Plus, the no just no doesn't get used on the first time I say no.
Mhm.
When I
Ah.
said no, and then Tim would go, "Yeah, but."
Yeah.
All right, or Al would go, "Well, I want you to reconsider." Then I have to go to no,
Mm.
just no. Stop. You understand? That it's the second time I had to say it.
Don't ask again. Yep.
Yes, exactly. Dragster's the winner. That's
Flying spaghetti monster sounds like Cthulhu.
It does. And
Yeah.
there's a lot of Dragster, you are US bound, right? You're US based, so this is yours, both of yours.
Oh, yeah.
I have your address, right? Just want to make sure. Hey Jeremy, good to see you. Woo. Jeremy, oh my god. Not Teos. Please, if you can do me a favor, and Josh is trying to connect this with me to have Chris Tulak on. So just note that I may want to have you and Tony on the same time too. All right, just note, okay, for Living Greyhawk. All right. Yep.
Cool.
Yep. Message me shortly. All right, we're gonna raid into Marquee. I was gonna raid into Sparkles, but they're not on. That's weird. So I have to raid into.
It looks like Broomgall said that Mandy's not streaming tonight. She had something else to do.
Okay, well then maybe that's why she was on long. That's cool. I'm glad to see that she was able to. Thank you all. See you all Wednesday night. Oh, Wednesday night. Oh, shit. See, I'm all discombobulated. Wednesday night. We're doing something that I hope is not a slog, but it could be. But I think it'll be fun. And that is, we really have never gone over the early Dungeon Masters guides. So the Dungeon Masters guides, first and second edition. I think that's all we'll get through, right, Anna? Is going through those. And we've never really done them. Where do you see some of the crazy rules in these books?
Okay. Yeah.
Going to the funny one could take a long time.
Yeah, we'll show you the highlights. So that'll be on Wednesday. Game on Thursday. Game on Saturday. Gabbin on Sunday. Gabbin late on Sunday. Gabbin starting at 8 next week. My mom's birthday. I'll be at her house until like 7. So we'll start Gabbin 1 hour late next week. Okay. See you all. See you all soon. Thank you all. That was great. I really appreciate all coming on.
Yeah. Everyone.
Yeah.
We're going to have a fun summer.
Have a good night.
We're gonna have
everybody.
See y'all Thursday.
Yeah, see y'all Thursday. We're gonna have a great rest of the year. By the way, probably want to figure out how you can roll that tongue way in the back of your throats for Thursday.
Oh, it's gone. I can't tell.
I'm just kidding. I'm just
They're
kidding.
not.
I am kidding. What could possibly happen?
Get our tongues cut out. Is that
Yeah.
what could happen?
Right.
It's wonderful. And like I said, you can always blame Tim. He started it.
I kind of love it though.
Yeah, it's awesome. He's just. Trust me, when I was a kid, he scared the crap out of me a lot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you Wednesday. Have a good one. Awesome. The 76 raid, very healthy going into Marquee.
Cool. Yeah.
They're awesome. Great. They're awesome people.
I love all of the art that Rachel does for them.
Oh,
Yeah.
The art is
Awesome.
amazing.
She has very distinct style.